The following presentation is rated TVMA.
Labs, but when we all got together and did like a semester test or a final, one class I had 550 kids.
Holy
shit! In their class.
Oh my God, 550?
Auditorium, tech has.
My classes were so small.
That's college, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah. It was.
Unless you went to insane high school.
It was ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah, it's just getting worse. It's not getting better,
I know. I can't believe that the economy has been sluggish for this long.
Well,
it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's probably it's probably going to stay like this for
a while,
4 or 5 more years until it starts rebounding. But the part I don't get is like they don't want to put more money in education.
But that's how you build things, right?
Well, it's like an investment. It's an investment in our future because when we're getting ready to retire, all these knuckleheads that are walking around with their iPods and not paying attention to anything are going to be running the country.
Yeah, the problem is that we're no longer a country of producers. We're a country of consumers.
Yeah.
Right.
And for you to be industrious, you have to build things.
Well, yeah.
And you have to stop shipping jobs off to other countries. You have to stop outsourcing. People need to make an investment in this country.
Well, I've been saying that we should all just start learning Chinese because I figure China will own us in like 10 years. So that might be a better investment. Well, I mean, China did it right. They sent a lot of their smartest people over here to work in our industries, like work at the high level paying jobs, get education in our schools, and then they go back to China and use all that technology to build better things more efficiently and cheaper, and then sell them back to us.
Yeah.
And then we're like, why is our economy going?
Right.
We've outsourced everything. We don't make, like you said, GMC, all major auto companies that were once huge industries for the United States are done, and I don't know. And who wants to buy an American car anymore?
Yeah.
I've had my Toyota for damn near 9 years. I have almost 200,000 miles on it, and basic maintenance. I mean,
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know.
I think our government's weird. I watch the news a lot during lunch. Like where I go eat, they always have the news. So that's the only way I watch the news. And they're saying we had these, it was near Austin in Texas. We had 10, guys from Iraq that we were training to be pilots and teaching them English. And gave them like keys. They know like high security places to get into. And now they vanished. We can't find them anymore. They're somewhere in Texas, or there's 10 of them. And I was like, why would you bring someone and teach them English and teach them how to fly and then give them all these keys to all these restricted areas? And
Where were they from?
Iraq.
They were Iraq?
I don't know if
they
we're
were
training
Iraq.
them to be a spy over there, but
oh my God.
I don't get it.
Yeah. And that's another debacle.
Mm-hmm.
We go over Iraq and stomp around and try to restructure their government and then pretend like we're going to take off and it'll be okay,
And then we had that guy, and what fort was that? Started shooting.
Yeah.
And he was like
The
a
American?
high sergeant, but he was...
He was the psychologist.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
the one shooting people.
Yeah.
Gunner's friend was at that army place or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Didn't that happen in Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened at Fort Hood, right?
Yeah, Fort Hood. Yeah, he killed like 37 people or something like that. Something
Yeah,
stupid.
psychologists are...
Well, you listen to people's
Yeah.
you listen to people's problems all day.
Seriously.
I mean, there's a reason why people go into psychology.
What? Oh, yeah, it's time to pop it. It's out.
And like you want to be at one level of intensity, for lack of a better term, and someone wants to be at another level, but they both end up at the same place. Why wouldn't you always pick the easier level if you're going to get to the same place, but you can then, these people, you know what I'm saying? Am I making sense?
No, I understand exactly what you're saying, and that's religion. Each of us grows up a certain way. What's right and wrong is each individual's decision. Just because I do what I do, I'm not saying I'm doing it right,
But, I mean, are you saying, like, okay, so let's say you're up here and someone's down here, you both end up here, you end up equals, right? So you don't, like, look down on the person who used to be here. Once you're here, you're here.
No,
right?
So
then wouldn't you always want to just start low and just eat
But
a
am I
cheeseburger?
starting low because I want to think that I'm like cheating the system, or am I
Yeah,
starting?
exactly.
Right, no, but
I guess I don't
no.
know. I don't know what the reason would be. Maybe just
Right.
because it's easier, you know.
It is, but the thing is, just because he's saying to himself he wants to cheat the system, is he?
Not even that's a bad term to use, but you know, just because it seems like a lot of work and a real difficult and almost like to her point, how do you monitor it when the end result, you know, the apex of the whole thing is sort of all everyone's kind of comes together in a happy, similar situation.
But we're hoping you want to be here all the time.
And the neuroses involved with, like, let's say this person misses something which is only here to them. This person would never even think of that as even being bad. So now this person's all neurotic with something this person wouldn't even have a second thought about. And now they're both ending up in the same place. So it seems like you're making yourself all neurotic, you know, like worried. I mean, not that I'm saying you're neurotic. I mean, just in general, like, it's like, I got to watch this and this and this. And it's like, oh my God, it's so hard.
Are you leaving?
And then, like, so you do a little thing that would be a sin. This person looks up and is like, oh my God, that's a sin. He's like, oh my, you know, and then this person might start worrying, and everyone's worrying, everyone's all worried.
That's how you do what you got to do. Like, my brother looks down at me. I do things that but we respect each other. It's my growth. It's my growth.
That's good. So then, do you both agree that you'll end up together?
No, it's not
so
about.
he thinks that you won't even get there.
No, see, it's not about thinking. He's hoping I'm doing the right in his mind. He's hoping I'm doing the right thing. But you know what? We each made our own decision, and we respect each other's person, even though he say it's wrong. You know, me shaking a girl's hand, it's wrong.
Wrong. But does he say that when, you know, in the afterlife, when we all pass on, we'll both be in the same place? Does he think
he
that?
doesn't know if I do the good deeds. If I do the good deeds, he's hoping I would do the good deeds, and I'd be with him.
But does he think that your relative good deeds are enough to get you to the same place his relative good deeds are getting him? Does that make sense?
Well, that's right, but it's not that he's hoping I would do what he believes.
So he wants you to get to his level.
Everybody wants to be up here. We all believe this is the right thing. Some of us just falter in life, or.
But to you, it's not shaking girl's hand isn't faltering. To him, it is.
You know, you're hot. You know, because anyone can go really. You know, if you get boobs and you have not the rest parts, then. I don't really.
You know, we were talking about this. What do you think about a guy who buys a boob job for like his wife?
That's fine.
Or a girlfriend.
Unless the only bad thing about that would be is if he were to like insinuate that he wanted it for her. I think if it was like a joint decision, then that's totally fine.
Okay, what about a girl who is, say, a woman's been married for 6 years to a guy. She's, let's go 28. She wants a boob job. What do you think about that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
No?
What about a guy that can play I'm in love with a stripper with his pecs?
You're obsessed with this.
I mean, I have a couple other singles I can do. But,
multi-platinum.
But
I love doing these competitions now. Like, I feel like I'm getting addicted to the competition.
It gives you something to do.
You know what it is?
It does give us something to do, too.
I hate losing, too, though, man. It sucks that you lose. And
Dude, I've lost 2 competitions in a row. 3 competitions. What am I talking about? I lost 3 competitions in a row.
I don't like that. I don't like that feeling, man.
Yeah, losing's a fucking...
Losing sucks, and when you try, especially when you try really hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, when you really, like, gung-ho, like we did, you know? Like, that sucked, like, to lose. Yeah.
I don't ever want to relive that challenge.
Matt, God, I cannot get over how awesome you were in that caramel, though.
We all do.
Our whole
very
team.
hot.
Hey, yeah, it does. Stacy, we're not trying to.
Yeah, it's nothing like that.
It's nothing like that, Stacy. But
yeah, we all were.
no, I know. We all did really good.
I feel like I got a cold sore in my mouth.
But I mean, we still killed it.
I bite my lip.
We did.
We got slop.
We
We'll
held
have
our own.
naughties.
We held our own show we could do.
Exactly.
I have and
We
We're rocking that, have not.
we're roomies.
You know what do you
like,
We are
it
rocking the
just
house.
goes in so it doesn't
It is.
hurt.
It's a cool room.
I'm happy.
I like me and Reagan and Kath.
I feel like I bonded with the 2 of you kids.
I know, me too. I
This
really
week.
do too.
I like it.
We did bond.
I'm glad we got the room.
Me too. Being a half naughty is a bonding experience.
It is. It is.
And you make slop in the morning for everyone.
My clothes are done.
Brendon makes us popcorn balls.
Those are good shit.
Those are so good, like retarded good. Like that should not be a have naughty food. I shouldn't say that. Should I?
And they're over you now.
And they're not.
And they're now up in arms.
Yeah, no, CBS is just mad because we figured out a way to get around.
I wish there was some substance to that stuff.
I know. They taste good.
I can't believe that this shit might go down tomorrow.
This shit might go down?
Yeah.
Yeah, if the have not Sunday maybe, then the shit's gotta go down tomorrow.
This shit.
Do you think it would?
Yeah.
If have not is Sunday, it has to.
You have all that time till fucking.
I guess we could be wrong. They could do
To
it
get
Monday.
the live eviction?
Yeah,
That's why I don't know, like, what... Why would they need to do the power of... I feel like, too, when I watched the show before, the power of veto, like, the next nomination always seemed like a lot longer. Like, the first nomination, I feel like... And then the power of... I didn't know the power of veto would be this soon, but I feel like it always seems longer once you do the competition until someone gets nominated. What... Is that true, Brittany?
What?
Like, once you do the, like, power of veto, like, is it usually take longer before you do the power of veto nominations?
What do you mean?
Like,
It'll
on the
probably be
show?
like not tomorrow, but the next day.
But then when would the next have not be? Monday?
Dude,
Why are you laughing?
He's talking about
I don't know
his
what's
religion.
going on.
Enzo's
This
just like
fucking ass don't
dazed
move,
up,
man.
cracking up.
I really don't know, man. I'm
Enzo's
done,
going
man.
insane.
You're drunk
I
on
bet that we'll do have
exhaustion.
not.
Monday?
Maybe.
When did we go on have nots? Monday?
Because all we have to do
Sunday
is the
night.
ceremony,
Sunday
but they
night.
have to air the ceremony by Wednesday.
I know.
Oh no, it was Monday that we went on.
It was Monday.
It's Monday morning.
So
Because
Monday.
Sunday would have been 4th of July, right? That was when we just chilled out.
No, Monday was 4th of July.
Monday was 4th
Mm-hmm.
of July?
No.
No, you're right. Sunday was 4th of July.
Yeah, so it was Monday. So yeah, you're right. Have now wouldn't be till Monday, if anything. So
Yeah, it would be Monday.
So maybe the POV.
I think the
is
POV is
Sunday.
tomorrow or the Sunday.
So
I think
maybe
it's
it is
Sunday.
And then-
It's
What day is
Sunday.
today? Friday?
Yeah.
Sunday and then Monday, yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What do you do when you're, like, been here for, like, months? How do you remember days and, like...
Yeah,
just
those
gotta
people when they do the
everyday
competitions,
writing.
like on day 32, it's like, how the fuck do you know what day 32
Well,
is?
but you think, okay, day 7. You ran drugs.
Dude, he is.
What is going on in there?
Oh my god.
What did
You're
He's high as a
toasted.
fucking... He's a meth head. I can feel it.
How'd you sneak it in here, Enzo?
Oh, man.
Is today day 7?
Today's day 7, yeah. Like, I know the date of my birthday. I know
What
it's
are
coming
you
up.
doing?
But, like, I think I'll forget that it's happening. And, like, I wanted to hang out and get drunk and celebrate, but I don't know that
forget
I'll
that
be able to
day.
do that.
What
Because
day
I
is
won't
it?
even, I'll miss it. It's the 31st, but I'll never know that.
What are we
Like,
doing?
I won't know what the fuck the 31st
Where
is.
are we?
I don't even know what the date is
Where
right
are we?
now.
What's going on?
What are we doing in here, yo?
Yeah, what are we? Let's get out of here. Dude. Let's go home. I didn't want to go to McDonald's or something.
Let's just all make a break for the emergency exit. And I'll meet you guys at like a Mexican
It's gonna be
restaurant.
a bar, get some margaritas, burrito.
Enzo's going literally insane right now.
Dude, he's like tripping out.
He's going for
Oh
real
my
crazy.
god, man.
You find mushrooms in that cabinet?
Bro, I
The
just
storage room?
think of people's facial expressions in here.
When we were walking through that door.
What are you talking about?
Just people get shook in here, yo.
Yeah,
Like, you know, someone's
out
off the block now, so niggas, motherfuckers are just like,
Freaking out.
I'm so on the block, so I don't know what you're talking about.
no, I'm just saying, someone's gonna come off because the POV's getting used.
Oh, yeah. No, I
So-
think Brendon's not going to use it.
What time is
I
it?
choose
What are you
not.
gonna
Everyone's
say for
just
your
like,
speech?
Yeah.
It's gotta be on Showtime time,
what the
right?
fuck?
Yeah, that's what I was
What are you
thinking.
gonna say for your speech? Are you gonna be like,
My
I think you
speech?
should use it on there?
I know, I don't,
'Cause-
like, what do I say?
They're gonna make you say something.
I know they will. Brendon, I feel like you should not use POV on either one of us. And that we should just go to a Mexican restaurant like what Brittany said.
Like what Brittany said. I think you should have picked us both so we could go
I think you guys should have
get a drink.
And we're gonna go drink tequila. So see you guys.
Are you
See you suckers.
When he goes, I give you a chance to tell me why you should use it on me. Are you even gonna like suggest you're just gonna be like, this is stupid?
I guarantee-
Obviously, you're not using it on me.
I feel like I I'll probably think of something to say.
If I were you, that's what I would do. This is
I'd be like,
stupid. You're not using
why-
it. Bye.
This is dumb. Why are you asking me this? I'll see you in the cabana room later.
CBS, if I must say
Let's make out
something.
later.
Let's make out later.
This is retarded. Let's make out.
Yeah, so it should exactly be it. That's it. This is retarded. Let's make out.
Let's go make out later. Do you
Thank
think they would
you,
get so mad at
Rachel.
me? They would be like, can you please redo your Big Brother speech thing?
Oh, you say whatever you want. What kind of shoes is it?
Sperry.
I haven't heard of that. Sperry. What the fuck is a Sperry?
What?
You know, Meow Meow is going to be seen doing
Meow Meow
whatever.
will definitely be seen.
Whatever he's doing.
Maybe everybody's just doing Enzo imitations.
I think that's probably what's
I know she has brains.
Hey, I'm Enzo. Wait, look at me. Meow meow.
How about to evict your mother? I really hope he does that. I swear to God, he better do that.
The first time he said, I got 2 words for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, toe. And I'm just like, it was so funny.
I
Yeah.
want to see one-on-one interactions between Julie and
And
Enzo.
Enzo.
I know.
know.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Seriously.
I'm nervous for Julie.
I'm nervous. Yeah.
Not for
I'm
him,
nervous.
for Julie.
You are not allowed to talk about your diary room sessions with other house guests.
That's not us, right?
No, no. It's like Julie's going to go beep, beep, the
He's
conversation.
like, okay, Enzo.
Enzo,
Let's
Vote to
we're
evict.
live.
Your mother.
Yeah, right? Give that smile. Yes, Enzo.
He's gonna call her bro. I can feel it. He is.
Come on,
Be like,
bro.
Enzo.
Come on,
I
bro.
don't know, bro. Julie, I don't know, bro. I go to evict your mother. He was going around the house, do the face, do the face. He wants to see everyone's the face. You know, when he's getting a cigarette.
Look down on him, you know, like you got a pack of cigs,
You know,
but
looking down like
you're
yeah.
taking his cig, you look down on you in the face. It's like, what? What does that mean?
I thought it was only used for the cigarette thing, and I'm like, how many times do you do that? I don't. Oh, that was classic.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the best stuff he says is just the stuff that makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think some of that stuff, like, won't even be funny on
Probably
YouTube.
pee on
Right.
Sounds like Reagan too much. Though.
Oh, that's true.
Got Reagan and Raiden.
Raiden, Brenchel.
Branchel.
Britney. That's a good one.
That'll be our nickname, Brenchel.
You know Julie Chen's gonna use that. Showmance
So.
is fun. The Brenchel show.
What's going on with the Brenchel showmance? Do you think she'll really say something about that? Online?
Probably, I'm sure.
Do they always say stuff about
Yeah,
that?
like on the live thing, she'll be like, oh,
That makes me think of the perfect nickname for me and Nick.
What?
Brick.
Brick. Oh, I like that.
That's so cute.
That is cute.
From here on out, we're known as Brick.
Matt and Stacy. Macy?
Stat.
Stat. I like stat better.
Stat.
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 Stat. Brick. Brenchel.
What's your wife's name?
Enzo.
Enzo?
Joella.
Jozo.
Joella?
Joel.
I
Genzo.
like
Genzo. You even have a good one.
Jozo.
Jozo's good too.
Genzo.
Yeah,
Jozo.
yeah.
Genzo's good.
Genzo's way good.
Genzo. Jolens.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, Showtime.
Jolens.
I'm sorry, Showtime.
Formal apology.
Showtime today's been effing
On
nuts.
behalf of the commander.
It's been
It has been nuts.
crazy.
You guys should have been here 12
It's
hours
been
ago.
crazy. Enzo, do your impersonation of the people's faces for the camera, please.
Meow meow. You get the face. If you caca, you get the face.
Enzo, you're going. Dude, you're on your last leg of loopiness, man.
I know. Enzo really is going insane.
You are.
This house.
Do you guys remember
This house got flipped upside down today. It was
Dude,
crazy.
in the caramel competition when Enzo looked at me?
I was like, she was like, what?
That's how I feel he looks right now. Like in his mind, that's what the face he's making. I mean, he was trying to say, I stashed you a tooth on the other side, but this is what it came out as. Oh! Such a desperation in his eyes, like I've never seen. Animalistic, definitely.
I want to see that because I wasn't paying attention to no other team but ours. Really, like I didn't see the whole Brendon lose his pants.
I didn't either.
I missed the whole thing.
I saw it, but like then I was paying more attention to the team.
Yeah.
Drinking no beer, just wine tonight.
I like the wine better.
What's that?
Not
At
that I
least,
would
Matt,
know.
we got to split a bottle the first night.
I know.
That was awesome.
Was
And we
good.
like killed that bottle too.
Did
I
we-
went
did we
like
have
that.
champagne?
I said, Matt, listen.
Flat.
Pour half that bottle in your cup.
What if you guys become have not again?
I'm not beginning to have not again.
No.
There's no
No
way.
more of this.
If someone on my team gets stuck at caramel, I'm taking a penalty 5 seconds and grabbing
Yeah,
them,
just yanking that shit.
yanking them out.
Yeah, you could have done that, right?
I don't think
I
so.
don't know,
That's why
no,
we
I think it
we didn't
would
know what
just
to do because we kept
disqualify
standing
the
there. I
team.
didn't know if we could like help her.
Yeah, now
That's gonna be a new question though from now on. I'm gonna like a have not competition especially. I'm gonna be like if someone can't
Team's incapacitated.
if someone can't do something, can we help them?
Yeah.
Can we switch out players or what?
You must stay your replacement player must lay down in the caramel in the exact position the former player was stranded. I don't think that would work. I was stuck for a while too. Y'all would have been having to help me out. I was stuck there for a hot minute.
Yeah, your first run through.
I was
That was
definitely
sketchy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. What is going on?
Oh, I thought he was dead. Look at him. He's acting
blue?
weird.
The blue one?
No, that orange one was acting crazy. I think he went to the back to die.
Nathan.
So, where's everybody at?
What's everyone doing? What's upstairs?
Who's upstairs?
Who's this? Who's in the DR?
It is funny though. We were all like the 13 caballeros, and now it's like
I know. We were all getting along so good,
paranoid.
you guys.
Everybody's paranoid now.
Everybody was friends.
It is, man.
Everyone's throwing everyone the fucking
We're all a bunch of shitheads now.
Everyone's fucking in a corner somewhere looking in mirrors and shit. See if someone's talking about them. Walking into a room, people get silent.
Find every fucking angle to see into every room from wherever you're at.
Everyone gets silent when you walk into a room.
Like if you stand 5 paces to the west of the couch, you can see into the Jumanji room.
that's a good one. 5 paces to the west.
Oh, it's crazy.
If you
like
talk,
peeking on that purple couch upstairs down to like the kitchen.
they'll go to your little spot where you said there's no.
Yeah, it was
your secret spot.
Tippy tone.
up in the fucking coconut trees up there.
Right.
Like a Viet Cong.
I don't give a fuck.
I just want to see the saboteur again.
I know I miss him.
Did you miss me? Yes.
Yes, I did.
Where have you been?
Baby,
I know.
where you at?
You don't want to go
doing?
home, right?
Hell no, I don't want to go home. Are you kidding me?
Please move your microphone higher.
No, I want to
Enzo doesn't need
stay.
anything higher right now. Enzo's high enough.
Are you kidding me? Enzo? I don't think I even did anything to go home. Like, I mean, if you guys think about it, if anyone put themselves in my shoes, I've been kind of like literally the have nothing.
Yeah.
Like nothing. And
that'd
I've
be the worst.
and I've still like
first week and
yeah.
then going home.
Do you
Yeah,
feel
and then
safe or not safe or you don't
I don't
know?
feel hell no, I don't feel safe. But I'm not gonna be mad about it. Like, you know, I'm a positive person, and that's what you have to do. Like, I'm not gonna ruin my Big Brother experience because it's a game and people are playing it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that. But no, I want to stay. I'll fight. I'll do whatever it takes to stay. I mean,
Whatever it takes.
I'll fight. What is that a token word for that? I don't know. Whatever it takes. I mean, I don't think I've done anything.
Want to sit
to
there,
go.
Capitan?
Like, I think at this point, if I did, it would kind of be like, I feel like the viewers especially would be like, why? Like,
Yeah.
like I'm not complaining about anything. I mean, I even take my little have naughty showers outside.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I just think that it sucks no matter what. And it sucks for everyone else in the house because obviously it's like, I wish we could go in the room and be like, I wish to evict no one.
Yeah.
But you got to do it.
You have to pick 2 people. That's
Yeah.
what sucks.
But I mean, it's a game, and I'm a game player. I want to stay. I think I could be beneficial to people.
I wonder when we do those What do they call the videos? Like the exit videos or whatever they're called.
I know. I
Those are gonna
feel
be
like we
weird to do.
get called into the diary room, and you have to do the video for both people.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Yeah.
That's what I think.
I feel scared because I feel like there is no roadmap for this house, and I feel like we had like this solid plan for what was going to go down next week, and I feel like that's just going to like bomb.
I don't think so. I don't think that's true at all, Brittany.
Don't think like that, man.
And not only don't think like that, but I don't think that that's going to happen.
You don't think next week's going to bomb
I
out?
hope
Nope.
not. Unless
Nope.
people start getting crazy.
No, because
People are getting crazy. People are getting crazy paranoid. They think everybody's after them. And like whoever gets in power is going to be like, I saw what they're talking about me. And then they're going to put up other people. And I'm like, freaking eye on the prize.
No, we
Stay
can't.
focused.
Yeah,
I'm
we
so
gotta.
scared that next week's going to get screwed up and it's going to be a dumb move.
I don't think it will.
I
don't think it will either. I think it's too.
I will be livid.
I think that no matter
I think when the house
no matter
is
who
in on it, you know, it'll
yeah,
happen.
no matter who wins next week, the house is.
If everybody would be on a united front, we could have a good week next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we could have another first week next week.
We are.
Yeah.
We have to.
And I think we will. I'm not really.
I think so too. It'd be
I,
crazy.
I hope it's an endurance competition. I think that would be fun.
I
to,
do too.
Like experience.
I
I think
hope it
it's
is too.
mental.
I think you
Super
Enzo's
mental. Like on day 7, did Matt name Rachel and Brendon's showmance Brenchel?
Brenchel. And the Brenchel showmance is heating up. I can just see
How
Julie
is y'all
Chen saying that.
showmance? Have you guys made out? Rachel, answer the question.
I don't kiss and tell.
She is. That's the answer. That looks like your picture.
Yeah. I don't kiss and tell.
Have you rounded third?
Oh my God, no. What?
Any ass play?
No. Ass play? No.
Has Brendon finally got the
It's a
relief he has
showtime,
been so
right?
long desiring?
I can say ass play.
Oh, we're on Showtime right now.
That's
Are
what we
you
can talk-
ready to be off out of the have naughty room so that y'all can, I don't know, maybe spoon in the Taj?
I don't know. I'm definitely.
That'll be a have room.
Things are heating up in the Taj. Woo!
Brenchel.
Brenchel. The Taj is cranking.
That's so funny because people are probably gonna like blog about it being Brenchel now. That'll be the name of it.
Brenchel.
Brenchel.
I'll fire that up.
I like it. I think it's a
We'll
good
keep
name.
dropping it.
Jeff and Jordan didn't have a name.
As
did
long as
they?
you keep dropping it, it'll make its way into the.
Right
into
from
the
now
world.
on.
The face is already all over the message boards.
Yeah.
The more you
face.
talk about something, it'll get picked up on.
Bojangles.
We're all beat, I think. Everybody's just like...
Today was a big shift.
Yeah.
Man. It's crazy.
It was.
Everybody's running on empty right now.
Emotionally draining and
For
physically.
sure. I feel bad for Hayden too because it was like
No,
he
it's
was
the worst.
he was forced to put up 2 people
And now
he's gonna have to put up a third person
In
and
the
there's gonna be
first
2
week.
people left still pissed. You know what I mean? Like
I don't think that's
there's
true.
at the end of the day there's still 2 people that are gonna be pissed off at him and he had to do it. Like I don't know. I feel bad for Hayden because I feel like if he could have just left it, all fine and dandy, he would have. I don't know.
Oh, I know. He's that person that would.
He's the Jeff this year. Like America's probably so in love with Hayden.
I feel like America's in love with all of us right
I don't think America loves all of us.
now. I love the Saboteur.
I love this. He's mine.
America's like,
I effing hate the
How
Saboteur.
can you hate the Saboteur?
Well, okay, the one that shows up on TV is cool, but the real life one blows.
I like him. I like him all because, yeah, the TV one's the best. I want to party with him.
I want to go hang out with the team.
I hope he's at the rap party.
Yeah. I hope on.
Can you just only show up on
Can you be on the
television
TV and
screens?
just?
Like, I'm so fucked up right now.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm talking
Did you guys miss me?
Enzo's falling asleep now. He's had it.
Enzo. Where's Annie? She needs to do another runny.
She hasn't done it yet for the live feed, I don't think.
Tomorrow's my have naughty shower. What do you guys think?
America loves it.
America live
So,
feed. Live feed.
When
Too bad.
Showtime is on, are the
after
live
that.
feeds still on?
Yeah, because Showtime actually edit like cuts, whereas live feed you cut, right? Like you're in control. Showtime decides what's exciting, and I'm thinking we're not on Showtime
We're not
right
on Showtime right now. Not at all. Something outside has to be going on better than what's going on in here. That reminds me, where's everybody at?
Where'd you come from?
Outside.
Who's
Who was
out there?
Hayden,
Kristen, Lane.
Brendon, and Lane.
Who's in the
Where's everybody else?
I don't know.
Where's Monet?
I don't know.
Where's Kathy?
Where's Kathy?
We got all our paranoia
Where's
questions
Annie?
out of the way.
Kathy Michelle.
Kathy Michelle.
Where's Annie?
I think last time I saw Annie was outside.
You didn't say her name.
I folded it and put it on the black chair. You're welcome. I didn't. No, I put it on. I'm sorry. I put it on that dresser.
Okay, I thought it was on the chair.
Well, I moved it to the dresser because I figured it'd get lost there because she doesn't sleep in that room, so I moved it to that dresser.
God. Oh yeah.
I can imagine, like, what if I was close it and, like, shook it, like, one at a time, you know, like...
I feel like it's later than what it is.
It's because we've been up. So I was eating, I'll wait for more time.
You know, they did get us up earlier today.
Yeah.
I got a kink in my neck. Yeah.
From what?
Stress.
I think.
Stress.
No, I did. I laid in the hammock. I laid in the hammock for a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
For a little bit.
I feel like I was getting burnt sitting in that chair.
Me too.
Tell a story.
Enzo, you don't need to go to sleep right now.
Why?
You can be up all night. if you go to
Because it's
sleep
only
now.
9.
What time is it?
9.
It's only 9. What time is it?
It's only 9?
Yes, it's only 9.
So another hour, I'm going to sleep. I'm taking it down early tonight.
Yeah.
I guess.
How long did it take you two to get scandalous?
Wait, what?
How long did it take you two to get scandalous? Like, what time of night was that?
To get scandalous?
Yeah.
What? I don't think we've been scandalous.
We're talking about y'all sexing.
We didn't sex.
What
I'm
time
just
of the-
kidding.
What time of the little action start up?
The first one?
Yeah.
Our first
Initially,
kiss?
yeah.
Are you asking about the first kiss?
Yeah,
the
tell
first
us
kiss.
about
The
it.
Brentral kiss. I don't know. I don't want to be like rude and disrespectful to Brendon.
I
don't know if he would want me to tell the story.
Brendon was just asking me if I could ask you about
I
it.
want to hear the story.
Oh, he doesn't care?
He said, will you ask Rachel about it? Because I think you should hear about this. And I said, yeah, I'll ask her.
You're such lying right now.
No. And he said, make sure Britt's in the room, too. I go, all right.
Oh, right, and Enzo.
Yeah.
And Showtime.
Yeah, make sure Showtime's.
Tell us about the first kiss.
It's
Wow.
art.
The first time I saw Brendon, I was like, OMG, he's so cute. And then we started talking and hanging out. And then we were put on the block together. And then we bonded. And then the real showman started.
That was before live feeds, right? The first kiss?
Yeah. I'm sure it's probably on TV.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So how did it happen, though?
I feel so weird, like kissing and telling. I don't know.
You already have millions of people. Who have
Everybody's
seen it.
going to get to see it anyway.
Everyone's anticipating. They want to know.
I just want to know the timeline.
A timeline? I
Was
mean,
it in the hammock, the
It was
first
in the
kiss?
hammock, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Were we all in the hot tub, like, when we were all of it? Or was this like when everyone went in?
This will be like a question on like.
Yeah.
Was Brenchal's first kiss before or after they went on the block
It's not fair
together?
that America gets to know.
Yeah, how
that
come
we
everyone knows
don't.
but us? And we're supposed to be your closest roommates.
Yeah, we're roomies.
I don't know because I don't want to be disrespectful to Brendon.
But everybody
How's
in
it
America
disrespectful?
knows.
Because what if he doesn't want to kiss and tell?
So we have to wait till we get home to watch it on the
This is a
episode?
load of bullshit.
Okay, we were in the hammock, and Brendon put a blanket over our heads, and he was like, said something about he wanted to kiss me, and I was like, I wouldn't not want to kiss you. And then it went on from
It's over
there.
the blanket, though, so it wasn't exposed.
Was there tongue?
Not the first kiss.
What about the second one?
I love me some Brenchel. I love me some Brenchel. I'm a Brenchel fan.
Brenchel fan?
Not as big a fan of as Anna to say.
Brenchel in the hammock, here we go.
Where was the second one? Was it in the cabana? I bet it was. That's my guess, if I had to guess. Because this is kind of gives you.
Did you guys christen this cabana?
Did you?
We did not christen the cabana.
But there's a little tongue in here, right? There was. Yeah, I know that game.
Everything has been very polite and.
I ain't saying it wasn't
under blankets. So.
Is this penis big?
I don't know.
We just went from like 2 to 45.
I mean, obviously, I would hope so.
Oh,
what did she say?
Obviously, I hope so.
But I don't know because I would not have sex ever.
How far would you? Not even with him. I'm not saying with him. Just in the situation.
On live TV?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have sex. I mean, I would not have sex anyways.
Would you let him like grab a titty?
No.
Really? Not even that?
What about under a blanket?
Yeah, like exactly under a blanket.
No. I'm gonna pull Jordan and say that my mom said that boys think with their other head.
So you basically do whatever Jordan did, like no more than that. Titty?
I mean.
Could you call it a boob?
Boob?
Would you grope your wife on live TV?
No.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
grope a boob.
Grope a boob.
I don't know. If Nick was here, I feel like he might grope a boob.
Is boob different? Like, is titty a bad word?
I don't like it for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you? Would
really
you?
don't like the P
No,
word.
because Brittany.
No, I don't like that. I don't use it either.
Brittany, that's always on TV.
What?
If Nick was groping a boob.
I know, but it'd be funny because we're like engaged anyways, and it would be like stupid, you know, like.
Yeah.
Ooh. But I would never like, even if Nick was here and we were engaged, I still would not have.
I would
sex
like
with him on
jokingly,
TV.
but not
Yeah, like as a
erotically.
joke.
Yeah, like
yeah,
not
you know what I mean? Like,
erotically, yeah.
Yeah, like not in a makeout session.
Yeah.
Like as a joke. Yeah. I agree.
Want me to shake it up for you?
No, I got it.
That's how it would
Wait,
work.
you don't think I'm strong enough to shake it?
Shake it.
Shake it.
Shake it.
Plus, because you have to think like your family's watching, and everyone else.
You shaking like a Polaroid picture?
Yep.
I'm definitely not
I agree
April.
with you.
I'm not April and Ollie.
I was curious to what
Right.
your limits were, but I'm in agreement with
Still
you.
got some on the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Attracted to her. Isn't that funny?
You know what? It was. I mean, physically, yeah. I mean, she's a hot girl.
Yeah, no, I'm.
But you know, I'm 30 years old, so I'm kind of over that.
Yeah.
The hot girl, you know. I mean, it's hard for a guy to say that, and maybe I'm not even completely.
Yeah, I don't know if you're completely 100% on that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I know what you're saying.
But yeah, I mean, I've hooked up with plenty of cute and attractive and beautiful girls, and that's great. But it's it's not.
I don't know.
Maybe not
All
even
bets
in
off.
Hawaii. Probably not even in Hawaii.
Oh, you are full of.
Did she say probably not,
Blanca.
or did she say
Who?
Jordan?
Oh, I don't remember.
She said not. Yeah, she said probably not in Hawaii.
Probably
And
not.
he's like,
I wonder
I'm not
if
picking you
if they really went to Hawaii together.
I bet they did.
I bet they did.
They went on the Amazing Race together, so, and they got evicted really fast because
Oh,
Jordan would
yeah.
eat sauerkraut. How stupid is that? Like, shove some effing sauerkraut down your throat.
I don't like sauerkraut either, but I'd eat it on The Amazing Race.
Exactly.
I wonder how long after the Big Brother that they like ended up
Going
going
right
at
into
it. Yeah.
I thought you were skinny. That's the first thing I thought.
I mean, I don't think it's that.
No. I thought you were skinny. I was like,
I mean, you see us every day.
Yeah. But no, I don't. You're skinny. Well, I still think you're skinny. You still have a big mentality. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I really see what other people see when I look in the mirror.
No, you don't, because you have a distorted self-image.
Right. I see a skinny person. I don't
No,
think
and you're skinny. That's why when you talk about the, make food jokes, there's truth
people
in
get
every
annoyed
joke.
with me with that, especially back home.
Well, it for you, it helps you feel like you're keeping yourself in check.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
So I don't know. It's like it's like people can tell you what's right, what's wrong. I mean, ultimately, you just have to come to grips and gradually accept who you are, and that you are skinny now, and you're not that same girl that's 50 pounds heavier.
It just makes me wonder if I'll ever see that, though.
Why?
Like literally in the mirror, the person
You
that
will.
other
You
people
will.
see.
But it's something when people want to fix other people and help them, like
Yeah.
psychologists and all that. I think that they, think that there's a way, And I think that there's methods that some people use to cope and change things, but ultimately it's going to come to you coming to grips with it and understanding, and and it's going to be you finding your way and building a positive self-image.
I agree with that.
I mean, and I think part of it does come from a healthy relationship with somebody else who reinforces that, and not necessarily even needy. I don't think that's a needy thing.
Yeah.
I think we all need to hear that we are okay and are pretty and are
Absolutely.
attractive. So, because a lot of us don't grow up with that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
And it's not needy to feel like
We're all
could use a
human beings. We
compliment
all
here and
need
there.
that. Who is that?
But,
Lane?
yeah, when I first saw you, I was like, oh, it's just too skinny for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
I'm Mexican, so
You
this is
gave
a
me
big part of
doomy
me.
eyes when you were standing 6 inches from my face. That was ridiculous. Look at them mean. Look at your competitor.
That was so funny.
It was ridiculous.
It's just both of us like, well, can I look at everyone else except the person like 6
I
inches
know,
from my
and
face?
then it's like awkward because you're like, that's the only person you're not looking at, so you're like, happy.
Yeah.
Like, oh. And then I was trying, my cheeks were hurting from smiling so hard.
And then looking around like I'm Ray Charles.
Yeah.
It's like, we're gonna need it for another 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Like, okay, I'm running out of things to pretend I'm looking at.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. No, I mean, not gonna lie. I've been attracted for a long time to girls that are a little thick, not chubby or anything like that, but have a little meat on their
People have
bones.
made comments to me that they found me more attractive when I was thicker, which...
Really? You'd be surprised.
And I made me nervous when you were talking to me.
Oh, okay.
So I just want you to know that's the honest truth. I apologize if you think it was, which it is, it was. So I just want to tell you that I'm sorry for doing it.
Well, thank you.
And that's the reason why, because I know that for some reason I do have, unfortunately, a bad thing that happened, that I wasn't at the couch. But I know I'm not the saboteur. And I understand if you think that I am. I got it.
Yeah.
But I'm just letting you know that's the reason why I was nervous. But I know from now what I just found out, you're not the saboteur. Okay, so just letting you know.
Alright,
I don't mind
thanks.
if that was
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be antagonistic. I was just
No, it's just...
making
Well, you're
conversation.
right. I'm just getting a little, what do you call
Paranoid.
I don't like the talk. I don't mind. As long as you come out and talk, I'm great. Like this, I have no problem.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's,
Don't worry about it. It's no big deal.
yeah. No, I just want to make
Everybody's
sure.
getting like on edge, I think, right now.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
So I am sorry, Brittany. I don't mean to hurt you, but unfortunately.
Well, I appreciate you apologizing. No problem. The fish are so hungry, they seriously are.
They look it, right?
They constantly go out to the top and they constantly like nip at each other.
Anytime someone goes close to it, that's what they
Uh-huh.
do. They go to the top.
Is that one like dying a slow death on the bottom right now?
Oh, the one to the left, the blue one?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Oh no, he's good. He's just, yeah.
He's not dying a slow death.
No, they're just hovering, I guess is the word.
They're so hungry.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, another one.
No. Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Oh my gosh.
You
I don't know the name of it. Oh my
Another fish
gosh.
died?
What's going on here?
No
They need to change the
way.
water or something.
Kathy, another dead fish.
Tell her it's the purple one.
What day did the
It's
fish
like-
start dying?
The light just went out?
You turned it off.
No, I didn't touch it.
Oh. Maybe Big Brother turned it off.
Where is he?
Did the light just... Please tell me it wasn't me that turned the light off.
Oh, for the fish tank?
Yeah.
Man, this fish tank's giving me a headache.
Where's it? Where is it? On the right side?
Here, over here. How did the light just turn off? See it?
Yeah.
Hope I didn't do that.
Where's that?
It's over here in the corner.
see.
Whoa.
Did you do the other one?
Which one? Do you know the name of that one?
It's
I
bad.
can't say it very good. I think it might be Mardi Gras.
Does it just taste like
No,
chalky?
Mardi Gras was, I thought, the colorful.
Mardi Gras was it then?
Was the colorful one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
can't see it because of that glass.
Oh.
I can't see.
I thought that you were really skinny. That's the first thing I thought.
Well, I like that. That makes me happy. Isn't that pathetic? It's pathetic, but I'll take it.
Yeah, right? Reinforcing.
Reinforcing.
Yeah. But see, I'm all about personality because, like, I thought Kristen was, I thought she was really pretty.
I would have never.
Really?
See, I peg you way wrong.
Well, no, like, well, pretty base, like, but body. I like her. I mean, I think she's got good body.
Yeah.
But I mean, but seems cool, but not my.
No.
You know?
No.
No, really.
I don't see her connecting with
Nobody
you.
here. Basically, nobody here.
What?
I said basically nobody here.
Yeah.
You know, your personality. I mean.
Yeah.
You know, I connect with you very well.
I think so too. Yeah, I feel it's really very easy to talk to you, and I think we're very similar actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you that.
Yeah.
That's why you and I get along so well.
Yeah, I think so too.
We might have had different experiences, but I think we've had really similar ones.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, I think we've got similar trust issues.
What?
Similar trust issues.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, and I think that you're an entertainer because either something traumatic in your past that you probably had to deal with or cope with. Because I don't think you're a middle child, right?
Because what?
You're not middle child.
No, I'm a baby.
Okay. So something traumatic in your past that you've had to cope with, and your best way to cope was to laugh and try to make other people laugh, and so you don't have to think about it too much.
Yeah. It's true.
So.
Like that's why when people get to know me, they realize I'm a lot more serious than I come off as.
Yeah.
Because I'm the entertainer. That's what I do.
Well, number one thing I get all the time is I'm goofy.
That you're goofy?
Yeah, people
You are
always say
goofy.
that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But it's not like, oh, I think you're really intelligent. It's like, you're goofy. Oh, okay, well, thank you. Well, that's because I like making people laugh.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a good thing.
And I grew up with a decent amount of chaos, I think, in my family, you know? So laughter is the one thing that I feel, for me, always feels like it gets it through it, you know?
Yeah.
So making other people laugh and helping other people, and, you know?
Like that.
So.
I wonder what's going to happen after the show. I feel like, I'm nervous to go back to my life.
Annie, the one from Big Brother?
Wow. Like certain people in my family didn't sign releases.
You what?
Some people in my family didn't sign releases.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be really bad when I go back. I'm kind of dreading that.
Really what?
I think it's for a reason.
Yeah.
You know?
What makes you feel, brother? I mean, someone that's very close to me they couldn't find a sign release, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I only have like 6 people sign releases.
Yeah. Well, I was confused about what they wanted. I didn't know. I thought they just wanted me to put down people that are close to me so that just in case they wanted to contact them. I didn't think they'd actually contact all of them.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to talk to half of them.
You are not allowed to talk about production.
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah. No, because it's the same way with me. I was like, you didn't get a hold of him? And they're like, no. I was like, all right.
Well, but imagine them getting a hold of and saying no.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true. Well, my person just wouldn't call him back or, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to deal with it.
So much trash and stuff that's a mess.
Yeah, this place is pretty much a shithole. It's filthy. Backyard's a mess too.
I can't wait till there's a knock on the door and Will Ferrell comes out.
Hey, who wants to see my new movie?
I'll tackle him. I swear, if Arnold Schwarzenegger or Stallone comes through the door, I'll tackle him.
Think we'll get a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You know,
I know.
I just have a hard time really being ingenuine and pretending that.
Well, that's
like,
not a bad thing, but I mean, it just sucks because this is, I always say not real life. But it's not.
It's not real life.
You know, if, like the thought that both of you are willing to give up, you know, for each other when you met literally a couple days ago and it's $500,000.
Yeah.
Most people think that would be crazy.
Yeah. And it's not even for me. It's not about like giving up money for her. It's not that. I'm not in love with her. I'm not seeing her having my kids and us getting married.
I just imagine that.
But I spent my life trying to live by things that I say.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, and it gets harder as you get older, and you know, I miss stuff. It's tough to do honorable things, but you know, that's what I said I wanted to do. I want to try to win this with honor, you know?
Yeah, I know.
So.
And that's very sweet and it's commendable. I mean, that's pretty amazing. I just don't think most people would do that. That's what makes you special, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I told you I think you two are the only two people I wouldn't campaign against in here.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone else, like, I still like a lot, but I could see pretty much everyone else campaigning against me.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, I know.
And $500,000 is just money.
I know. I know.
I'm gonna work my butt off after I get out of here. So I think in about 6 years, 7 years, I'm making like 200 grand a year.
Ugh. Shut up.
Hey, 7.5 years
I'll be
in
the
school.
40-year-old bartender. What do you want, Johnny?
7.5 years, and 5 years in 5 years more. So I'll be in school for about 12.5 years. If I do residency, it'd be like 14.5 years. Almost 15 years of schooling.
On top of everything else.
Yeah, so.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's been a long road, you know, but I finally found something I really want to do and I believe in, so, you know. That's what I said. It's like, that was a struggle to come on the show for me.
Well, I'm sure.
Because
that's a huge decision.
You know, I didn't want to risk something I've worked so hard for.
I'm supposed to, I guess the letter has been sent to
And
my
you're
house
definitely
already.
not a bartender, so stop saying that.
I am.
Not just a bartender.
Well, I'm not just a bartender, but I don't know.
Besides, you can get into radiology, and hello, somebody's going to have hookups with jobs.
Hello. Be like, hey, remember me?
Wait, which one? Wait, hold on. Which,
I would
damn
hate
it.
you.
How many Big Brother shows was I
How
on?
many? Wait, hold on.
Even more than where I do. Not that the Jersey Shore is anything spectacular, but at least I can get to a beach in an hour and a half, you know?
I've actually thought about, really considered moving to San Diego when I graduate. Yeah, I've been wanting, because I love San Diego.
San Diego is so nice.
Yeah, I love where I'm at, but if I was to leave, San Diego's like, the weather's almost the same, but I do love the ocean. I really, really do.
Juicer.
I can get up and ride it.
That's where I got my
Consistently, I
injury
can get up and
from.
ride it in, but I can't, I don't.
You don't like
Like, I'm not a
go
surfer
right.
or anything, but anyway, I've taken lessons and I've been a few times.
Is that water super cold?
It's getting
Yeah.
cold.
I'm trying to
now I can really feel it. At first, when you go from the hot tub into here, it feels good. Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna get back in the hot tub.
I know.
For a second now.
It's cold. Oh. Yeah.
Thing with me? Well, I think
But I'm like, hopefully it made him feel better that I still would have won, even if he had spelled it right, you know?
Yeah.
I'm glad he apologized to you.
I am too. I think that was the right thing to do.
So, I don't think it's going to guarantee him staying here, but.
No. I was just, I don't know. I think it was very nice of him to do that.
Like I said, a huge part of me wants to always give him the benefit of the doubt that this is an
I know.
awkward thing, and you know.
Yeah. No, I know.
Because I think I really think that, I think he genuinely is a sweet guy, and I think that he really is just struggling big time here.
He's just very, very different from all of us.
And whether he's a saboteur or not, I think he just, you know?
Yeah.
I honestly think that he doesn't know how to quit in. So. And for me, it's really easy to feel for him. I told you, I may look one way, but I definitely don't fit in a lot of places, you know?
I don't believe that.
I don't. You think imagine me going to school, first of all, science.
Yeah.
How many scientists do you know that look like me or act like me?
Well, not look like you.
Well, I'm going to a field where it's like bookworms and people that aren't very sociable, and you know. I mean, in my program it's a little bit different. People are much, much more sociable, but you know, very introverted, very, you know.
Yeah.
So I stand out with the science community, and
sure.
I'm just, you know. But then again, when it comes to like hanging out in like social situations where, you know, all my friends are going to clubs and all that and partying, and yeah, I mean, it was fun when I was 21 and 22, and you know, but I've also matured a lot and kind of over that, and you know, so it's like we're on different planets sometimes too. So, and then when I, you know, went through what I went through, and it was really easy to feel alone for a long time.
I pay $20 a month, and then I pay $300 a year for the Benefield, that PetSmart, and that covers like most incidentals, and it covers like if he has to go to the vet because he's throwing up, or you know, like just stupid things, and then $20 a month for like the health insurance, and it covers like $5,000 or $2,000 a year or something. If say like he had a bone, if he broke his bone or something, that would be covered. And like
one of my friend's dog, she skipped 1 month on the heartworm medicine. She got heartworms, and it was $600.
Yeah,
to get rid of the heartworms.
That would be covered. And then I spend extra money on heartworms. But I think my heartworm medicine is only $60 for like 6 months or something.
Mine's $30 for 6 months.
Do you guys all have dogs? No.
I had a dog.
No, we have 2 cats. We have our dog put to sleep.
I had one by myself, and then Nick and I got a dog together. So now I have 2.
What kind of dog did you get?
Did we get?
What is it? Yeah.
A boxer.
You said you have a few dogs.
Yeah. I do.
What kind?
Australian Shepherd.
They're so cute.
I love German Shepherd.
I like bigger dogs much better than
I
smaller
like bigger dogs too.
We had a border collie.
No, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I have both.
We had a miniature wiener. He got munched.
Ooh. By who? Another dog?
Coyotes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sad.
I know.
We have coyotes really bad in our backyard. We have to watch our cats.
We used to have a lot of corgis too.
I used to like not get dog people at all. Like, shut up, your dog is not your kid. You're totally psycho. Please stop talking. But now I'm a dog person, and I like completely get it. People used to annoy me who put pictures of their dog on Facebook. I'd be like, just shoot me. I don't want to see your dog on Facebook. Like, that's so annoying. Do not do that. No, I put pictures of my dog.
Oh yeah, I have a dog book.
So people are probably like, Brittany, really?
Yeah.
It's time to stop with the dog books.
I wouldn't consider myself a dog person at all, but there are certain dogs that I've met that I fall in love with their personalities. So it's like, then that makes me want a dog.
Yeah.
But it's like a time thing with me, and I would want a big dog too if I ever had one.
My dog has my personality so bad. You know, they say that they take after their owner.
Oh my god, it's so true. My roommate's dog is her. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's how my dog is. We're just like.
I have the physics GRE. All you need to take was the, not even, I didn't even have to take the GRE. So I just had to apply, and it was really easy to get in. I got in, and I started going there, and I was on fire to learn, you know? Because I was like, I want to be here, and I want to prove, in most part, it was to myself that I could do this.
Yeah.
And I kind of always said, and I think it was more of a cop-out, that if I had been given the opportunity, like those kids whose parents pay for it and all that I could do it and this and that. Well, when I did my master's program, I just focused on school. I took out loans, and I TA'd, and I taught physics labs and stuff. And I graduated just like literally last summer. And I graduated with 3.7 GPA.
That's awesome.
So, and when I was there, I spent like a year and a half my research. I went to ASU, I contacted their department. all on my own, and like this is stuff that I didn't think I would ever be able to do. I got a hold of faculty, wrote them about my research and stuff I was trying to do, and if I could use their equipment, went over there, did work with them, did work on our campus with a totally separate department. Like, I took all the initiative, and I did it myself. And I mean, the whole time I think, you know, I was kind of always waiting for somebody to help me or do something for me or give me the answer, and this is how, you know, and people don't, and it's shitty, and I don't have this family support. And the whole time I'm getting my dad ask me, when are we going to graduate? When are you going to graduate?
Sure.
You know, in the middle of my master's, it's like I got my heart broken. My fiance broke up with me, and I was crushed.
That kills me.
You know, but
I dropped out of my master's program too, and I got dumped.
Where were you doing your master's in?
Education.
So what's your bachelor's in?
English.
And see, why? I mean, what do you just don't know what you want to do?
No, I've never known what I wanted to do.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, that's okay.
I'm that kind of, you know, I feel like most people.
Wait, how old are you again?
27.
Yeah, you're young.
Well,
you're young.
Yeah, but.
Are you dying at 40?
No.
Okay.
But.
You're young.
There's nothing that I want to do.
Yeah, but I don't like hearing you especially talking like you're selling yourself short.
Yeah, I mean, I get bored with, and
you know what? But still, even after I finished my master's, I wanted to do biomedical physics for a long time, but
it's crazy.
It just I looked in the programs when I started my program, and I was like, there's 7 in the country, and there's like 2 in Canada, but they're small.
Yeah.
And my thought is that all these kids that are from fucking China and Asia and that are scoring off the charts and are smarter than me, and there's no way I'm ever gonna get this stuff. Well, I worked my ass off. I got a journal publication. You know, I wrote a 90-page thesis. I mean, I did like 15 revisions. You know.
Oh God.
I mean, it was a long.
Just thinking about it.
You know what? But it was what got me through my heartache and what got me through the hurt, and it was when I finished. It just.
Who do you think is a saboteur? You haven't even thought about it.
I ain't even thought about saboteur.
Yeah.
I mean, the saboteur is like a make-believe person in my eyes right now, you know. I'm sure it exists, you know, but that's not my focus right now on that.
I hear you.
Did you go on the Price is Right, or were you like a No, I just was the audience. Those girls get paid so much money to do that, and it's so awesome because when you are on that, they usually keep you for like at least 2 years. You have like a good stable.
If you're a radiation therapist, you can also become a dosimetrist. Like there's a program I looked into.
It's like a step up. Basically, I would continue on and be the radiation therapist, so it would be in.
And that's until a radiation therapist is probably not. There's probably a lot of like 1.5-year programs, or
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's probably not too long.
It's not.
You know.
It's not. That's why I was originally looking at. My mom had breast cancer, and it just was something that cancer's been. I have a lot of cancer in my family, so it's something I'm interested in and been affected by. So.
And I mean, if that's, you know, what you should do is become proactive and start looking up the programs.
Well, I just applied to a program, and I was supposed to find out, and I find out July 1st, and there's 300 applicants and only 20 get it, and I talked to the head of the department, and I think I got in.
That's exactly what you did.
But I don't know because I'm not home with the letter.
Well, you know what? I think they'll be okay with you.
So we'll see.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna, you know. I'm gonna have a good hand in that field.
Yay!
I'll be able to
Doing me a
myself
job. I'll be like, Brendon, please.
Man, I will.
I'm still a bartender. We should get back before people freak out.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go pee.
What?
I said I think I'm gonna go pee.
Okay, it was a good talk.
I think so.
It's nice talking to you. I feel like I don't know. I don't think
I feel like we would be friends outside of this show.
Yeah, no, we would.
Outside of our, not
we
real
would.
life.
We absolutely would.
Yeah. I think you're a great person. I think you got an amazing heart.
Thank you. I think you do too.
And if I get a hold of that person who wronged you, I will fuck them up.
He's here. Matt Pulley, Heirloom Malay Catering. He's a big 24 in his hand. You can't miss him. Stupid ass.
Ugh.
Is this your? Oh, that's Enzo's stuff.
I think I'm gonna grab an oatmeal cookie.
What?
So I think I'm gonna grab an oatmeal cookie.
Oatmeal cookie. No, Johnny. Oh, you.
Huh?
Where were you at?
In a hammock with Annie.
Who's in that? Who? With him?
Huh? What? What?
Yeah, you've been missing it.
What you guys been doing?
Talking about house paranoia.
Oh. Yeah, house paranoid.
Who's out there?
Who's that? Who's in the DR?
What are they talking about?
What were you talking about?
How many times have you been to the DR today? Who? I only go one. Why do I only go once? Why do you go twice?
I gotta make my round.
What are you talking about?
That shit is so funny.
It's funny because it's true.
It's so true. Why are they upstairs? They've been upstairs for a really long time. What are you talking about?
Are you guys getting this? This is good stuff.
You should have heard him do it. It
Really?
was so funny.
Enzo's fucking right, man. I'm all for the Enzo show. The Enzo right after the Reagan hour.
We all have we have little television stations in our house, and it's each one of us. We just flipped in stations.
A whole network of BB12.
I've just spent the last 30 minutes playing with a single sequin. Singular.
What you doing with a sequin? Where'd you get that?
See the future? Where'd you get that?
Where'd you find that thing?
Wait, what?
Someone give that to you?
Yeah. Wait,
What's
why
that
do you
mean?
You know what, guys? I'm sorry. It's my fault. If I hadn't won the POV, none of this would be happening. I apologize.
I bet that's good with barbecue sauce.
I just put it in there. You want some? Oh, you know, maybe I should heat them up or something.
That roast beef, I've been doing a lot, heating it up in a little fucking wrap.
Yeah, maybe we should throw it on a plate in the microwave. You want to do that? Yeah, because they're all
They got the au jus in there?
Oh.
You got the au jus in there for the roast beef?
I love fucking barbecue
the gravy
sauce.
stuff?
I just put them like that.
You like spicy at all, Lane?
Yeah. I love jalapenos.
There's this one sauce called
kinda like
Frank's
one
Red
more
Hot.
sauce.
Have you had it?
Wait a little bit.
Ooh.
Dude, it's rough.
Next week I'll probably just go and slide. You know, just to have fun, you know?
Wait, somebody's upstairs?
Is someone upstairs?
You gonna stop? Why you gonna stop?
We're just on a hammock. The hammock's moving.
Wait, were you in the spa? Who's in the spa?
Why's that moving? Why's that water rippling? Was someone in the pool?
How come the pool comes off?
Why is that ball over there? I thought the ball was over there.
Who moved the
Someone
ball?
kicking the ball? Who kicked the ball?
Why does that chest piece move?
Wait, weren't there 10 flamingos?
Looking at everyone.
Oh, that motherfucker's talking that motherfucker. All right.
Just a reflection.
Oh, she's talking to him now. Okay, all right.
Who formed the alliance? Somebody's in the alliance?
There's like 4 alliances out that motherfucker right now. Bro.
You just work yourself up and go out there.
The paranoid's like, you motherfucker, you went in there. I know you are.
So, who's plotting against me? I'm going up? Who said I'm going up?
Like, yo, what are you talking about?
I saw that look. You wouldn't give me that look if you
Did you point at me? Who's somebody pointing at me?
Damn.
Then you walk in the room, it's quiet.
Pushing, whereas that had to be hard as a brick.
See, I could sleep on something hard though versus something that makes you immobile.
But I feel like I'm not immobile in my lounge chair, and I feel like they literally were sleeping on the ground every night. It just doesn't seem comfortable at all. I mean, it's both probably just the best.
Why am I so tired? I took a nap today.
It wasn't that long though.
Yeah, that count was crazy. It was a crazy count, right? Like 3 days ago, right?
That whole bit just made it. That whole bit just made it.
Put barbecue sauce on anything, it's banging.
I think he just had sex right now. He just got released.
Yeah. That was good.
Why do you get the first meatball? You guys like working together or something? why did Enzo get the first meatball?
Yeah, what happened then?
What are you guys in some alliance or something? Is that what's happening?
Dude, I love it.
Dude, you're spotted up, Lane.
You
just blew your cover.
Wait, Julie, are you working with him? Julie, wait, why'd you say Enzo's name and nobody else's? Wait, why does he get the vote?
I don't think there's flour. It's request them.
Request. Excuse me, may I have a packet of yeast, please? They'd be like, what are you using the yeast for?
Are you making bread?
Yes, I would like it for bread. Set up the distillery in the HQp60.
I was going to do that today and I didn't. I think I next week. I'm going to do it. I did today, and then I was like, I'm gonna have mayonnaise on my hair. Like, why did I even take a shower? But then it wasn't that bad. I didn't get my hair.
I have in the Outer Banks. I have.
The mayonnaise?
I think I did actually.
Yeah.
I have in San Diego.
It smelled as bad as what I thought because they said it was rotten.
I did.
It wasn't right.
It wasn't
As I was
rotten.
sitting there in the sun and I had it all around
Well, and
me.
it was all
Just
over
north of
my
San
skin. It was
Diego.
like oil and it was like sunny.
What's the biggest baby?
And for somebody like me who
Not very big.
I
It's so funny, it's so true, right? Mm-hmm. Oh. That is fucking hilarious.
The mannerisms.
Why is everybody quiet?
Why is
You plotting
everyone
against me?
I went and checked 5 times in the storage, like, in the past 10 minutes for no alcohol.
It's weird that they wouldn't give it to y'all on Friday night.
Why not?
Why can't they get us to every
Well,
day?
it's still
Why would you say
early.
that?
Well, like you would think Friday night would be like the night where they would, if anything, put more.
Oh.
It's still early.
Wait, why would you know that? You talked to production?
Yeah, why would you know that on Friday? What's Friday you didn't know this?
How do you know something about production? You saboteur?
You seem to be working very closely with production.
But it's nothing. It's weird. It's almost not as fun, you know.
Yeah, it's true. I skied one of the bowls when I was in Breckenridge, and literally, it took me forever to get to the top. And when I did it, it was like this.
Yeah.
The whole, it was like shit that you see in movies. And I was like literally, it was like my skis were like this.
Were you like totally freaking out the entire
Yeah,
time?
because I mean, I'm a really good skier, but we don't have mountains like that at all on the East Coast.
No.
It was more of like just a long way down, but as I was standing there too, and I was pretty young at the time.
What am I gonna do?
I was a teenager.
You need a towel?
But I was with my dad, and we saw people like tumbling down, and it was just. It takes a lot for me to be afraid of something. That was pretty scary.
Yeah.
I just kind of like literally would ski back and forth back and.
And Monet won't like even talk to me. I don't know why.
Everyone got paranoid, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard for me because obviously I'm in a different situation now, you know.
So what about your cat? What were you saying about your cat?
Why do you have that?
That's odd.
You're about to paint the pants. I'm just letting you know right now.
What?
You're about to.
Why acting like you don't know anything?
What are you doing out there?
Are you in alliance with somebody?
Who's in the hot tub?
Oh God, Enzo. Look what you started. Did you put barbecue on the balls?
On the balls?
Yeah. Oh, and they're warmed up too.
What, we can't do that? No one knows that?
Why is that not, production not allowed that? Did you talk to production? To see if
You talked to production, so you know what's going on?
I wish.
Not ready for this. Ride the train back to the bottom. It was awesome.
Really awesome.
Scary. I mean, it was scary. And the first day we were there, 2 people were killed in an avalanche. And they had to close the entire mountain. So we missed a day at Jackson. We had to go to Grand Targhee, which is on the backside of the Tetons. Because they closed the resort for it was a big avalanche. And it actually killed 2 people.
You haven't experienced it? Maybe it is, I don't know.
Yeah,
because it'll be funny if they interspersed it with it really happening.
Right,
Because it's all
right,
everything we've said has happened.
Right.
This fucking paint on these bags of popcorn is
It's horrible.
the worst.
Hey, Lane, last meatball.
It's cold out there.
I've probably had more,
It's cold out
and
there.
it's yours.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not a big beefer.
That makes
Beef
me feel
eater.
hot, but it's cool.
Here,
What
Eddie.
page is that?
Last
I'm
meatball.
like, quit moving. No, thank you, no. No. What? What?
Why won't you take the last meatball?
Because all we do is eat. I'm not hungry. I'm never hungry when we eat.
Why'd you hungry? Production feed you?
Oh, that's funny.
And
Production
then I
feed
wanna
you already?
throw up
Because you're
after I
September,
eat
you get more
because
food
I've
than
eaten
us?
so much that I'm overeaten.
You hear that, Matt?
Yeah, it's a problem I wouldn't mind having right now.
Sorry.
It's alright. I lost the belt loop. I'm ready to gain some weight back next week. Look, I can't even.
I'll give you mine. I've saved it for winter.
These cornflakes are different on the milk, maybe because it's 1% fat, low fat.
Oh, I hate 1%.
It just makes everything different.
I agree.
When does the weekly food reset?
Why'd you come
when
in
you
the
get skin
bathroom?
back?
Annie, please do not obstruct your microphone.
Keep talking game.
What are you
Talking
talking?
game, right in
You
front of
talking
me.
Why can't we hear you?
Why are you blocking the microphone? You don't want to hear what you say? I don't know. I walked in late, so I'm enjoying the last half of it.
What's wrong with your hands?
I think it's pretty entertaining.
What did you think? What's wrong with your hands? Did you not wash your hands? Why didn't you wash your hands if somebody was making food and not wash your hands?
Why?
Trying to
Because
kill
you're
somebody?
shaking alliances? You're out there shaking hands, making
You don't have to
alliances?
kosher. You don't have to wash your hands. What are you washing your hands for? You don't need kosher.
You were being ridiculous when he was talking about all this shit.
You're just like in your own ball tripping world.
I know,
dude.
but
You're
like,
I'm like, yo, why are you living? Why do you live? I don't know.
On what? On what?
just like, wow.
Annie, please go to the diary room.
How many times?
Second.
Sorry? I only went once today.
Second?
Why are you in twice today?
What does that say? Why'd you go twice?
You are not allowed to talk about your diary room sessions with other house guests.
With other house guests. It's like so prime and proper. With other house guests.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Every once in a while.
Thank you.
Like it's like a review or something.
You. What's like up there? It's the canyons, Park City, Snowbird. Not Deer Valley. For you.
Maybe it doesn't say it. Maybe I made that up. But whatever it is, I heard it's like amazing skiing. It's northern Utah. And it's like, I feel like it's all ski and ski out. So I love ski and ski out places.
I've only stayed ski and ski out a couple of times.
I love it.
Normally, I'm like,
Yeah.
half a mile or whatever from the left. But ski, like I did ski and ski out at Telluride over the years, and that was a blast.
Yeah, I love it.
I was just me and some buddies,
And I
one of the
love,
funnest trips I've ever been on.
sounds fun. I love when you can go, when you're skiing in the hot tubs like this, but it's like snow all
We were
around
talking
you.
about that
Yeah.
earlier. Either did I or yesterday. how-
That's the best
I
feeling.
know.
I snowboard Arizona a lot. We have Sunrise Mountain and Snowball.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those.
They're not anything to write home about.
Yeah.
But it's
We
close
have
and
Mount Charleston.
yeah.
Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Oh my god. It's in Las Vegas. Well, it's like 45 minutes away from Vegas, including time to get up the mountain. And it's like north Las Vegas. And it's like the silliest ski resort ever. Like the littlest mountain. I mean, it's getting better because they're adding more lifts, but like.
I mean, just going is fun.
Monet,
Yeah, stuff on the phone.
please put on your microphone.
Monet.
I think it's so interesting. I wonder if they hear that on the live 5 feet. They must, right?
They have to, yeah.
I don't know because they can, I'm sure, control what's being said.
Okay, I know it's a live feed, but
Yeah, I still think that they
I feel like certain microphones are for the live feed.
Yeah. That's what I think too.
I really do.
Brittany said that you can hear your microphone. Like, it will pick up our microphone. I feel like...
Why are we whispering?
So they think we're talking strategy.
Who do you think should be nominated? This game is awesome.
I don't know, what's gonna kill me is like when I act retarded, I like going up and whispering and not really talking strategy because before all this it was okay, but now I've been caught up plenty of times when people see me whispering and in my head I'm like, oh my god, they're thinking I'm doing something. Yeah. So I try to go up to the people and be like, I was just being stupid. I wasn't talking. And then now they know like, oh, he was talking strategy.
It's okay. You're getting back over this week anyway. You say whatever you want. You only got
That's what I heard.
You only got a couple days left in it.
You can whisper all you want.
But everyone in here knows it except you. So
We're all just laughing.
It's unanimous.
Everyone who's still gonna be in the house, take one step forward. Whoa, Lane, not so fast.
Whoa.
Every time they're like, Lane, go to the diary room. We're like,
Everybody run up to the... Yeah, we're running
Come on, 10 minutes. Let's do this quick. Figure this out.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. You go all the way to the end, you fucking deal with this shit for like... Can you imagine? I mean,
Forever.
seriously, that's what...
How does anybody win this game? That's what I want to know. Like,
and not go crazy?
Yeah, like how?
Dude, that's gotta be the best feeling. You're just like, oh.
The best feeling would be like when there's 3 people and that one person gets evicted, and it's like you get 2 people that there's fucking no game. It's like almost like day one again, but you just get to hang and chill out and
I bet the
happy for
house
each
feels
other,
so
you know?
empty. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine if there was only 2 people in this whole house?
That would be creepy and weird.
Yeah, it would feel so empty. Like,
or even when there's like 3 people, still.
Even 6 people.
It's like, wait, where the other 2 people go?
6 people.
Are they plotting against me?
why am I by myself? Where are they?
You just like want to be by them all times? Yeah. What were you guys doing?
You all move as a herd. Yeah. Seriously. That's funny.
It's gonna get weird.
Like Jerry, when Jerry was when he was pretty much sure that he was going home, he was like packing up his stuff.
Kind of bummed out in his room.
Everybody was just like one side of the house and then Jerry.
I know at least now we have enough eyes that we can all kind of be like, oh, I just saw him. He was in blah, 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 blah. Imagine if there's like 3 people left.
Yeah.
We're freaking out.
Like, damn, where are they?
We can't do that to Enzo. We have to let him go before it gets that crazy because his head will explode. He's like, I think he's...
Serious, that's why you have to come out of here and see a psychologist, right?
Yeah.
Because you spend the rest of your life like, where's everybody at? What do you
mean
where
I
did
can't
they go?
Can I sing?
So fun.
I've been off the show for 3 years. I think I can sing, right? Yeah, but talk about mental anguish. Just dragging this out for... It really is. It's like a constant state of nervousness. Why are you tapping your foot? Is that an SOS? You sending signals?
Morse code.
Yeah. Do you agree with what I just said?
On the dime too and shit, and I think you just gotta like see it when it's on the floor and like say, oh, I see that, like, you know.
Yeah, no, that's what I did too. Like, me and you were the only ones that did it on the floor,
Yeah.
and it helped so much. I think that was a good strategy.
I was trying to, and then you only got like 10 seconds, 15 seconds to really piece something together real quick, and then you're thinking about it while you're running to get another piece. Those letters are there. There's a lot of things are going through your head and shit. Crazy. It was
How many
definitely
letters
fun.
do you think you got all together?
Front, back is 1 or 2.
I could have made juvenile. I could have made like there was definitely, but they were all like small letters.
I know,
though.
but how many did you get in total?
Oh, in
after
total?
you collected?
It's like 40 letters.
40?
Front and back is 2.
Yeah, probably.
20 cards in it.
Yeah.
20 cards.
I mean, I grabbed pinatas, especially towards the end, that I saw the letters. I was scraping them out when I was running back, and I just threw them to the side and ran back real quick. So I mean, I don't even know.
The mayonnaise is disgusting.
That with mayonnaise was gross.
I know. I still can smell it.
So my sinus is a little off, so I didn't smell it that much.
I'm sensitive to it though. I'm
Mm.
not usually like that with much, but I hate it right now.
Why are you whispering?
Power veto, Brendon. Brendon, power veto.
This is funny.
Hey, go check the storage, see if there's alcohol. Because I did ask.
You did?
Yeah.
But I don't even care if there's
Yeah,
alcohol.
she's gone. That's a good move. She fell for that hook, line, and sinker.
She bought it.
Brittany,
She bought
check
it.
real hard.
Sometimes they hide it.
Sometimes they hide it. Look around.
I didn't even push the button and they.
Sounds really good.
I mean, that's like my Friday morning after Thanksgiving, like, excitement.
Yeah.
I'm like, yay! And then eating a piece of cold pumpkin pie that's like a leftover pumpkin pie afterwards.
I love Thanksgiving.
Me too. I think that's my favorite, like, food holiday.
Definitely.
At my family, Thanksgiving and Christmas, we eat like the exact same thing.
Do you? We don't.
Minus the stuffing.
hmm For Thanksgiving, we do like turkey and like very traditional turkey stuffing, cranberries, do like all that, mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie. But for Christmas, we do like a ham.
Well, we do a ham and turkey both times.
Oh, you do both?
Yeah, both.
Both times.
Thanksgiving and Christmas. Ham and turkey.
My family's so cute. My mom like gets the whole dining room table like set up, and my daddy will play like this like really cute like either Christmas or Thanksgiving music, and like they do like huge like evening dinner ordeal. Like we have to get dressed up to go, and this is like at my parents' house. And like then
You should go help her look.
You guys are funny.
I wish we had a fake saboteur outfit we could put together.
No.
They're saying.
We
I told-
should. We should do
My
like a
face is-
saboteur
my face
play.
is blurred.
Oh boy. No one knows you're on the
Oh yeah, when he's on camera.
He said no cameras follow me, so my face is blurred when they do put me on, and they paint this saboteur face on me.
Because they're bored.
That would be funny if there was a saboteur face, like costume.
He does the voice perfect. I was saying you should put a hoodie on backwards so the hood goes over his face.
You do the face really well. It's
I know.
good.
I was like, what if I was a saboteur and they were like, yeah, we don't need you. We can just have you do the voice. We don't need to have the voice alteration. We can just have you do the voice.
Mm-hmm. Wish we had something we could write with.
Somebody ate the rest of that watermelon.
I wish they gave us like a yes or no if we're getting alcohol.
Somebody ate the what?
You
The
know, instead
watermelon.
of making us think the whole time.
That's fine. I'm just eating something.
Later,
Exactly.
later,
Should I
until
go
we
to
get an answer.
bed or?
Yeah.
There's nothing to do in this house except get fat.
I know, right? Get fat
Yeah,
and get
they don't even tell
ulcers.
you when it's there. Just sits there.
I'm
It's
glad
his
that
house. We're going crazy.
at least we're able to like joke and laugh again.
Yeah. Well, man, that's been.
Things got real serious up in here.
Dude, you could have cut the awkwardness with a knife.
Right after nominations was the worst.
Oh yeah, nominations were bad, but everyone else but the two nominees weren't as worried as the extra nominees, I think. But after the ceremony, it was like, all right, I mean the POV, whew.
No, it was crazy. Nothing to do in this house but get fat.
Get fat and anxiety. Ooh, oatmeal cookies.
My mom's watching like, Brittany, please stop eating.
You think your mom watches on the online?
My mom has no life since yesterday. Like, this is all she's doing for her whole life now.
Oh, really? You think
We're
she's
on.
watching it?
We're on the online feed right now.
Yeah, we're online.
I mean, sorry, the Showtime.
I mean,
It's
we're
9
pretty
to
boring.
9 to 1.
Showtime is on, but I don't know if we're on because we're being lame. Someone in this house is on Showtime.
Yeah.
I don't think it's us.
Oh yeah. You're like, hot time for a hot girl, or guys.
That's such a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it. Oh, actually, I'm gonna make Brendon do it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm like, please make me fried pickles with slaw. I bet that would taste really good. And maybe put like a little cayenne pepper on it or something.
Something like that.
I love the fried pickles from Hooters.
They are good, actually. 'cause
Oh my
they're
god,
chips.
they're so good. I love Hooters. Like,
always watching. Promise.
Put some X's on some people's faces. I mean, come on.
I bet she likes me.
Put some X's on it.
She's what?
You know,
She
seriously.
likes me.
No, she
I
doesn't.
seriously, I was like,
No,
I was
she
the first.
doesn't.
It was. I came in here and Annie was in here.
Uh-uh.
I saw it. I was about to take it. I'm like, dude,
Because
just
I
take him
know.
down.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck it. Like,
Because you have a motorcycle.
who cares?
She's always just someone goofing.
She has blind people motorcycles.
No, I figured it was a saboteur.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I
but
didn't at all because I walked in. You guys
tattoos.
go look at
Or
that.
do
Oh, and I
rides.
look. I'm like, oh.
Seriously, dude, I thought it was so. I was like, let's just nobody we know. But I was
She
like,
doesn't.
I didn't
Whatever.
know that's what it was.
I promise.
I mean, I thought
She's
it
probably
was
like, Britney massages back.
What?
She's probably like, Britney massages back. Let her
No,
massage
she's
it."
not. She's like, Britney,
That's way weird.
don't talk to me as a tattoo. He's scary.
Why are you looking at us? Why?
He's like,
Sneaking around.
yeah. And then I'm in the morning like, oh, dude, kidding me? Yeah.
That was a really good saboteur walk over there. like a cartoon character. Like a cartoon robber. Like bounce on the tips of your toes. That would have been so stupid. Like I wish he would have got caught in the act.
No,
and had to
I
make
ser-
up an excuse.
No, I seriously,
Could you imagine?
I'm just trying to put a protective film over all of these pictures.
Well, I looked at Annie and I was like, dude, I'll just take it down. And nobody will even know in the house that it was ever up. And I was like, well, I don't know. What
Then the saboteur video would have been ruined. We would have been like, huh? What?
I didn't know that was really a saboteur until that video came out. I thought it really
I
was
thought it
like
was
someone just being
being
weird and
retarded.
being goofy. Because I know that the tape from the stairs was gone, so I figured someone just peeled it off and that'd be stupid.
Smart. I've never.
Well,
thought
yeah,
of
but that was
someone
gone a
using
few
that
days
tape.
before.
That's what I
Oh, I
thought it
guess,
was.
is that what it's supposed to be from?
I don't know. That's what I thought.
Because he's had no access to the outside world. All his tools for sabotage are all in this
I look like
house.
you got your hair cut right around
Next,
it.
we'll find like a flamingo stuck
Looks
in
like
the
no
toilet.
hair.
Look.
Hey, when did
What about
our little rings get taken
See,
off?
what
Or
is
our
it?
neck, our
It's
necklace
a
charm?
bite.
I know, probably today.
Gross.
Oh, yeah?
Today.
God, only 10:39.
I know, man.
Right? It's so early.
Let it be late.
Did Annie ever grab her earrings off there?
Where is Annie?
Annie.
Oh. Oh, DR.
Who's in the? Is she in the HOH room? Who's up there with her?
Yeah.
Where's Enzo?
She's up there by herself. Why would she be up there by herself?
Where's Enzo? Where's Enzo at? Where's
You shut up.
You shut up. Shut
You
up.
chilling or having an hour with you?
Oh, I'm sleepy.
I know.
I'm like,
I'm kind of hungry again.
I know.
It's
You
terrible.
do eat all the time. Do you work out a lot of time?
I used to, but not recently.
How do you stay thin?
I used to be skinny, like skinny. And then, I don't know, when I was in college, I started gaining more weight, but it was like a good thing.
healthy weight?
I probably gained like 10 or 15 pounds, and I've stayed the same since then.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I used to be like super like retarded. Like when I was 22 and 23, probably weighed 100 pounds.
That's really thin.
I know, because I weigh like 140 right now.
That's really skinny.
I know. Imagine like if what I look like right now, like losing almost like 30 pounds. Like really thin. And then I gained weight.
140 is perfect weight though for you. And your boobs.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And I probably lost weight since I bet I weigh like 130 something.
Yeah, that's nice weight.
I'm pretty sure I just.
It's not you.
Hmm?
It's not you.
How do you know?
I don't. I know it's not you.
Why? How do you know that?
I don't. I have a gut feeling. I've already told you that, baby girl.
I'd be a bitch if I got put up. Like, I'd quit being nice to people. Because there'd be no point.
Everybody likes you.
Did you shave your other one?
Not yet.
Ooh, it looks painful when you shave over the cuts. That's why I've been putting off shaving mine. But they're getting pretty bad. Pretty bad. I gotta quit eating so much junk food.
If they don't get them two separated, it's going to be a disaster.
I just hope that is seen. What the hell are you doing?
Especially after like doing, well, actually, especially after doing handstands with Hayden. I could usually do handstands no problem.
I could do a headstand for a while, but I can't do a handstand.
I usually do them no problem. And now I'm like, it's not working out.
He's making a new face. He's making a face. It's alright.
Hi, everybody.
Look at that one.
That's a bad one too. I need to put some lotion on while I'm in here.
Last him for that.
If we had already got it, I don't think we're gonna.
Yeah, I think we would. It's like, it's just good for me now,
I wish that was something they kept like stocked up. We don't want to see
Yeah, I guess
drink.
they don't. Yeah.
Why? Was there anyone here who's insinuated that they would heavily drink if it was available?
No, no one at all would heavily drink if it was.
Glow in the dark banner?
Especially not liquor.
Yeah, right. Especially not hard alcohol, like tequila.
Like tequila.
Well, just think, you get out, you go back to Vegas, and have all the tequila you want.
I'll be able to do one shot. I'm back at work and I'm doing like one shot of these shmammers.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, what happened, Rachel?
You lost
I
it.
don't know. I don't know.
You lost your edge.
It's so funny.
Has anybody cleaned the shower yet?
I don't think they clean the actual shower.
Oh, and the toilet.
Yeah,
we
those
should start
things
listening
like
to a lot of
once or
people
twice.
tomorrow. 'Cause it's so hard.
Tomorrow,
It's
I
messy.
think it's probably
Kristen, are you a good cleaner?
really
I'll help you
good
clean,
Okay.
and you can teach me.
That's the one thing I'm definitely really good at.
Are you a
can't
clean
cook.
freak in your house?
Yeah.
Really?
Kind of see that
Yeah.
for you a little bit.
Are you a clean freak?
I'm not a clean freak, but I'm not.
Messy.
Yeah.
I've gotten better though. I used to be really bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Not like my,
Like annoying.
well,
To other people.
not my bedroom constantly, but like I'll let my bedroom get slightly dirty and then like clean it like every 4 or 5 days. It's, you know, nothing out of hand. My whole thing is common space. It drives me crazy.
I try really hard to be clean.
But your little 4x4 place requires a maid.
No, my have-naughty room does not need a maid. I'm cleaning my have-not room.
No, I was talking about, didn't you say your place?
Oh, my house? Yeah. It's small. It's not small. It's just an apartment.
How many square feet?
I don't know, maybe like 1,500 or something.
It's not that small.
I have my own bathroom. But the maid cleans the entire apartment. And it's not like a maid. It's not like I have a...
I know, really bad.
She's not helping out her own case.
She seemed really, she wasn't talking to us tonight.
She's definitely in an alliance with them, Monet.
Oh, I know it.
Like,
I just hope it's not one of us that ends up going up. I hope that it...
I think that Hayden was like staring at her doing that.
I saw him look over, yeah.
Yeah. Hayden is like inside Kristen's butt crack, but we'll deal with that later. Right, I'm serious. Right now, let's just deal with Annie pulling herself in 65 different directions. She's totally the Brian.
Annie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's being the season 10 Brian, and it's really stupid. I don't know what she's thinking. Does she...
I don't know. I'm just like...
Huh. Me and Reagan.
When you first saw your picture, what was your first thought? Like,
It was like if I had the emotional makeup of Jen, I would have reacted the same. Like that's the way I thought. Like I just don't deal with things that way. But I mean, I look at it, it's like this is fucking stupid. You know, like it's just like that's not anything that I would ever look like. It's not a way that I would take a picture. It's not a representation I want of me going out to the public.
All that time in the...
She's making herself look too suspicious. She's acting like an idiot. And why would she do that? Like, I guess she's hanging out with Brendon because she knows Brendon's going to stay now.
Yeah, that's
and
the
like,
whole thing, I think.
And now that he's going to stay and he's a strong competitor, she's like...
Yeah, she wants to align
herself with him. But that's dumb because in her mind, Rachel's going home. So that's an alliance that's falling apart, and Brendon doesn't have anybody else.
But do you think in her mind Rachel's going home? Or do you think in her mind whoever Hayden puts up against Rachel is going home?
That's true because she knows that her and Brendon will both the same.
Right.
And then maybe they can get some
other
more people.
So I think that that's what...
To talk bad about whoever. Like, I think that she thinks, based on what I've told her, that Kathy's going up. And if Kathy goes up, her and Brendon would totally campaign against Kathy.
Oh, definitely.
I think that she has no idea that she's going to go up. Monet, like, she has no idea.
It would be a shocker for her, I think.
Uh-huh. She has no clue. Like, she doesn't see it coming at all. Otherwise, she wouldn't be acting like an idiot.
Hopefully that's what happens.
I really think it will. Just based on, like, the way Hayden was acting.
Yeah.
I really, really think it will.
I mean, I saw him keep looking over there.
Yeah. On the talk that we had before you even came up. Good thing Enzo's, like, too tired to run his mouth anymore.
No kidding. Did you just switch that? Or did it just switch by itself?
Where did it switch to?
It was at the dining room table.
Oh, yeah, I switched it up here because I thought I might have heard somebody come up the stairs. This thing is really annoying. Like, you don't get any good views. Like, I want to see outside.
Wish you could hear. They're funny. They're down there, like, trying to... They're just, like, looking at the pictures, being like, this person looks like this, or this person looks like this.
I look like a broadcast journalist. Matt is really funny.
He is really funny. I think he's smart, too, so I think that
he is smart. I think
okay
that
with getting Annie out.
Yeah.
I was worried about Lane, but I don't think he'll say anything.
No, I don't think he will either. Annie got way too comfortable too fast.
Well, I don't think she expected... I think she thinks that everyone loves her and no one is on to her game.
She's not even watching her back at all. The thing that pisses me off is like, I thought that we were the only ones that Annie like really wanted to align with. Really, she
Yeah.
wanted to align with everybody
Everyone
on
in
God's
the
green
house.
earth. What a skank. I mean, we can be friends later, but
Yeah.
you got to go. Then the next 3 weeks should be easy.
The next 3 weeks have to be Brendon, Andrew, and Rachel.
They have to.
Like top priority, I think, is Brendon.
Yeah, just because he's the best competitor.
Then Andrew.
Who came up and apologized to me, by the way.
Yeah, that's what you said.
He came up to me. It was so awkward. He goes, I just want you to know that I do feel bad for what happened earlier. He goes, to be honest with you, I was thinking that you were the saboteur, and that's why you were even talking to me. He goes, because I know that I'm not the saboteur, and I thought that you were, and I thought that was the only reason that you were asking me those questions, like how I was doing. And so it just like hit the wrong chord. He was like, but now I know you're not the saboteur, and I do feel bad, like I am sorry. Okay, let me just think about this real quick. If you thought I was a saboteur an hour ago, why do you not think I am now? Like,
That's
what did I do in the last
stupid.
hour that was so non-saboteurish? No, you idiot. You had a mood swing and you acted like
You
a
had a
psychopath, and now
mood
you're trying to make excuses. Like, besides, you know you're the saboteur, so it was the worst excuse I ever heard. Although, really, it could be Annie.
I really think it could be.
It could be. How much would we die if Annie went home and then they were like, yep, saboteur twist over?
That'd be awesome, actually.
It'd be funny. Because people would be like, no way. But then I would still want to send Andrew home just because he's weird.
Yeah, me too.
Kathy was giving me the help me eyes. I was like, sorry, gotta go. I can't believe our fish are dying left and right, too, and nobody cares.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with them.
This game is crazy. What are we going to do about Kristen?
I don't know. She's...
Do you think that she'll just always go with what Hayden says, and so if we can keep Hayden close to us, we'll also be there for keeping
That's what I was thinking. But then at the same time, like...
If she gets power.
He himself has even said he doesn't know where she stands.
I think Hayden just thinks that she's hot, and he like...
I don't think she's even really that hot.
I don't either, but Hayden is like, where are my other options?
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Her boob job is really bad.
It's bad.
It's botched.
I mean, it's like, I would have sued whoever did that.
It's all side boob and no mid boob.
It looks like she was flat chested.
There's no cleavage.
And they put them in and they're just way too far to the side.
They're so too far to the side. And she's never like come out and said they were fake, which is really stupid. Because
She did
it's
say
so
they're fake. She said they were fake one night.
Oh, did she?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's so obvious.
It's clearly obvious that they're fake. If you had boobs that look like that, for real.
I think she would look better flat chested.
Yeah, because she has like a, I don't know, not a weird shape, but...
Her shape is different.
It's like her middle is weird.
Her middle's like...
It's big.
Bulky.
It's like bulky.
Yeah.
It's not, it's just not, it's weird.
It is a weird shape. It's not curved. It's like very flat.
Yeah, it's like flat and out.
Yeah, it's weird. And I think her boobs, like, it's not proportionate.
It looks horrible.
And then they're off to the side. Who did they just look at? Is somebody coming up here?
It's Kathy, I think, was walking around.
Oh. Oh, yep, good call. There she is. I think Kathy has decided to like me again.
Yeah. It's funny to watch people. I can hear Reagan all the way up here.
I know, he's so loud. her stories just get annoying.
You are not allowed to talk about production.
Who, Kathy?
No, Kristen.
Kristen, I don't even like, she just, I don't know. She's just the type of girl that she's got that valley girl voice. And she seems like she's really just...
She's a bad valley girl voice.
Yeah.
I just,
I don't even know.
I'm not even sure, but I just was thinking that, we could just eat sandwiches. And I hate mayonnaise and anything greasy because...
If I were a guy, I would find her annoying.
I would too.
And her boobs look awful.
And she tries way too hard to be a guy.
Hot. Yeah.
Like she's just one of the guys. She's a cool girl.
Yeah.
She's too cool for insecurities
and she doesn't like insecure girls.
She just does. She hates insecure girls. Like she's way too cool for that.
As insecure girls.
Insecure girls are the worst because they're so jealous of me because I'm like so hot. She's freaking annoying. I would never hang out with her outside of this house. Like, if I met her up at a party or something, I'd be like, that psycho girl who thinks that she is better than everybody is here, and we hate her. She's like, I have never lost a friend. Like, every friend that I've ever had, we've been friends with forever, and I'm like...
That's just stupid. Like, that's not even being able to keep a straight face or not make a comment.
You wouldn't have. Because her saddlebags were like blowing in the wind, first of all.
But no, she's getting so skinny.
She's just so not sexy without her curves anymore.
I can tell. I've lost so much weight.
You should have seen me doing her bikini workout though.
That's funny.
Her gymnastics today were just like...
I'm like, seriously, if you can't do a back bend standing up.
She did it like... She was like, I'm gonna try, and then she like tried to go backwards, and she didn't even like bend her back, and she's like, okay, wait, let me practice first on the ground. So she gets on the ground and pushes up into like a bridge, and then tries to kick, and her leg like went absolutely nowhere. It was so embarrassing. Like, if she could have seen herself. Oh, and then I guess it was Hayden was like, did a cartwheel or something. She goes, can you do a round off? And he was like, yeah. So he did one, and I mean, it looked stupid, like a dude round off. And then she tried to do like her most perfect like Olympic gymnastics.
Olympic gold medalist.
She like jumped up in the ground, like did her leap up, and then like did a couple of little sprints, and then went to do her run off. And when her feet hit the ground, it was like bam! Like, her heels slammed into the ground. It was like
it's like an earthquake.
It was. It was. I mean. You're 26 now. When did you take gymnastics? When you were 12? Like, the tequila has not done a lot for you.
I wish I could have seen that. Where was I?
I think you were in the DR.
Oh, man, I was in there for a while, yeah.
It was bad. You would have died. It was so bad. This house is getting crazy.
It is getting crazy. Enzo was freaking out earlier.
Enzo is freaking out. He's acting nuts.
Like a crazy man. I don't know why he's freaking out so much, because he doesn't have anything to worry about.
I know, like he has no chance of going up on the block, and he's absolutely having panic attacks.
I mean, I should be freaking out more than him. If I went up, I would be so pissed.
I really don't think that you're going to now, but if you do go up, Rachel will leave for sure.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I do. I'm like 150%. But I don't think you're going up at all. I think Annie's going up. Just, Hayden kind of thought that was a brilliant plan.
Are you sure? Like, you really do?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. But hopefully that works. Hopefully it's tomorrow, just so it gets, like, done, you know?
Just be done with.
Just get it done with.
I feel like they'll drag it out, though. Like, I don't feel like it'll be tomorrow. Who is that, Lane?
Lane.
Reagan.
Andrew.
God, those sweatpants are disgusting. Like, why don't you just rape me in the
And
face?
his socks. The sweatpants with the
So
socks.
sick. Yeah, it's always the socks. And they're even worse now that he put them in the washer and dyed them blue. Because they're like, obviously washer dyed. Like that, I mean, they were not purchased as blue socks. The fashion show.
Over here.
Probably.
I'm sure it'll happen. What else will happen?
Yeah.
Sorry.
A little bit.
I'm gonna snack on something.
I could eat all day. I'm done with eating today, man. I eat so much already.
I said we need to appreciate the food while it's here, just in case.
I'm gonna just hide food somewhere. Hide it in the Commodore in the bedroom. Just in case, you know?
He's the kind of guy that if the lights ever went out again, I'd be scared for my vagina.
Yeah. He'll molest you.
What a creeper. Why is Annie being so dumb?
I don't know.
Why does Kristen wear a hat when she works out on the elliptical?
I don't know. I noticed that too.
Like, I guess she thinks that that hat is just like...
So cool.
So cute.
I guess she's like, maybe it catches sweat. I don't know.
Gross.
Hey.
Crazy. Come on. Rachel. Brendon. Enzo.
Megan, why are you turning sweaters? Hang off. You need this one.
Megan, you didn't change clothes for
You
showtime.
didn't have this sweater yesterday. You get it from production?
Megan, you didn't change clothes for production. I mean, for
Oh, I
showtime.
know, I didn't. I'm too lazy today. I feel like I've been. I'm just.
Sick.
Ugh.
So gross. So do you think that, like, do you think there's a difference in these cameras and the live feed cameras? I don't think there is.
I doubt
Like, I
it.
think
At least we know every morning that they have not been.
No,
At least we can predict that.
that's true.
There's one constant in this world.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be. Well, hopefully
one
we'll get.
constant.
No, we'll probably wake up every morning at 8:30, right?
I don't know. Do you think?
I don't know.
Do you think they're doing it for the show, like
For
live
live
feed,
feed,
or do you
yeah.
think that they did it because the competition was
Start my period,
Oh.
and I get really like, not down, but just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like you
I
drag, you
get
know,
like
like
that too.
dragging around kind of thing.
What's going on outside?
Nothing. Same old thing. Hot tub.
Who they still in the hot tub?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Doesn't it?
Something reasonable.
It's hard to plan something when you don't have a lot of stuff to work with.
I know.
You know, like you don't have.
Or when you have no secrecy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, surprise them. They'll never know.
Yeah.
We'll never find out.
This is just like Matt said before. Him and I were talking about Britney Spears, and I used to have a big crush on her. And Matt did too. He's like, hey, but this stays between us. And so we came out, and it was like, oh yeah, oh my god.
Like, and I'll do my have not each side.
Like, you know, you guys hang out a lot. You guys, you know what I mean? Like, gave me the feeling of that. They didn't flat out say, hey, are you guys in an alliance? But they alluded to it. I think it was Brendon. It was Brendon. Because I think he's trying to talk to all of us because he wants to keep Rachel. You know? Like, didn't you say he was trying to get you to, you know, without...
Did he say something to you about it? Did he, like, promise you safety if you would
He didn't
keep Rachel?
That's the funny thing. He didn't promise me safety.
He hasn't talked to me
I think
at all,
he assumes I'm going to vote
to keep Rachel.
To keep Rachel. I think that he thinks that. Yeah. Which I think it's.
We can't keep Rachel. That'd be stupid.
No, we can't keep Rachel because this would be gone like that.
It would be stupid to keep Rachel.
I know. It's not good for the house. It's not good for anybody. And I thought about it. I don't know who would go up.
You don't have any idea?
I think that the smartest thing would be to put Kathy up, and I hope that he would do that. He's not putting up any of the guys. He's not going to put up Kristen.
If he puts up Kathy, Rachel will definitely go. Mm-hmm. Like, nobody has anything against Kathy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know if Rachel should leave, but her boobs should.
Oh, agreed.
Were you in the backyard when she was doing gym?
Back to Britney and Annie.
And I talked to you about that earlier. Oh, I heard that. But my only rebuttal to that is if it's between Annie and Rachel, Annie's already proved that you can persuade her in votes, right?
Persuade Annie in votes?
Yeah, just because, when the whole deal with Rachel and Brendon went down, Annie was like, I'm not going to stay around them because they're vibes right now. And I told her, I was like, you can't be around those two because then people are think you're with them.
Yeah.
Rachel, I think, is hardcore. I'm going to stay with Brayden.
Yeah.
Or Brendon, whatever. Yeah, Brendon. So, if we kept Rachel, that's a definitely vote to Brendon. She's a line going to stay with Brendon.
Yeah.
At least Annie, we can persuade her. That's the only thing
Yeah.
If we needed a vote to be
We could
against
persuade
someone,
her possibly.
we
Right.
could tell Annie hey, we need you to vote this way. Rachel, I think, is hardcore sticking to whatever Brendon wants.
You are 100% right about that.
Yeah. And we can always get rid of Annie, I think, later on. If we wanted to do that. If she went this week, no sweat off my back, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm just looking towards
future.
Yeah. And I think if you put Kathy up, Kathy's a neutral woman, meaning you're not going to have any drama, if she leaves from the house. I like the woman, but it won't be that dramatizing to the rest of the house because she hasn't touched a lot of people in here.
Right. We need to talk about it me and you, as a group. Yeah. Me, you, Enzo, and Matt. We gotta get some time tomorrow, sometime.
I think sometimes Enzo gets a little stir crazy.
He does.
And that's not going to be good.
He loses his cool.
Yeah, you got to be chilled out,
But that's how he is, and in the long run, he's gonna lose his cool.
Yeah, and he's gonna have. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing about Annie, I don't talk to Annie. I only joke around with Annie. I don't have anything aligned with her. But helping everyone out, the group, we could persuade her more than we can Rachel.
Right.
And, I was thinking if Rachel did go home this week, obviously Brendon's going to be pissed. That's why I said, I would throw a vote in there if everyone did vote against Rachel. And
to keep him kind of...
And then to show, him that, hey, I threw my vote in there. I don't know what the fuck's going on with him.
Show him you're with him, and then you can persuade him.
And then he can talk to me and he'd be like, well, and I can say, well, that's not on Hayden, it was a group decision. And I can be like, Annie came up and said, she was playing both sides.
And you tell me to tell him somehow.
Or we can make up some two girls that were playing both sides and say, hey.
Well, Annie hasn't played both sides. Yeah. Annie's told me that Rachel needs to go home and we need to split Brendon and Rachel up. Like, she flat out told me that.
And I'm thinking if he doesn't win HOH, if we keep Brendon off of HOH next week, then we can backdoor him and get him out. next week, and keep Andrew, and because we know Andrew's definitely gonna go.
Right.
People want him in the house. That's definitely.
I think that's a smart move. Keep Andrew next week because the following week.
Yeah.
I think that's smart, actually.
And stay in good terms with Andrew, you know, because he's taking whatever, you know, me just talking to him a little bit, or you just talking for a little bit.
And he's trying to grasp at it. And
yeah. And then we know if he does accidentally get HOH, I mean, you're good with it.
Exactly.
You know, it's people like Brittany's already started a fight with him, and I was like, Brittany, you can't do that, but if you want to, go ahead.
And Andrew wants Andy gone too, so, you know.
And he sees that.
If Andrew gets HOH, no doubt in my mind, I'm safe. And I think you feel the same way. No doubt you're safe. Just because we've been nice to him.
Yeah.
Purely out of that. Yeah. Even if he is a saboteur or whatever. Even if he's a saboteur, I mean, keep him around for 5 weeks, let him win 50 grand and go home.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Like, who cares?
Yeah. But that's on Annie. That's the only. You might, you know, people might think it's a smart move because she's strong, get her out. She's aligned with different people, but she's already proven that she's not stable with one group.
Right.
So she's not loyal. So
But
you can switch. You can flip her.
her
Rachel's loyal. She's gonna be loyal to Brendon.
Yeah.
And I'm in with Rachel and Brendon right now. You know, so.
Yeah.
If she did stay, I can persuade them too. But it's going to be harder to persuade both of them when they're both fixated. Say they're both wanting you gone, and it's hard for me to come up and say, "Dude, we're gonna." I don't know. That's the only thing.
Yeah. We need to talk about it tomorrow. Kind of as a group, and we need to talk. So when Enzo was up there, you know, talking about Andy, he was a little bit. I don't know what the right word is, but he's like all riled up about it.
Yeah, he's getting.
And he kind of flipping out a little.
Reagan,
and
please go
Enzo,
to the diary room.
I know the brigade, final four. Enzo's gonna be the guy that flips out on somebody though.
Yeah, and today I've been trying to, because almost all day they kept trying to come up to me and be like, dude, we gotta go upstairs and talk about you. And he was like, someone's got, you know, Annie's being stupid, she gotta go. Being loud, I was like, dude, you know, you really don't need to come up and talk to me right now. I was like, I'm talking to everyone besides you. Yeah. And I think he's going to be the one get paranoid thinking I'm grouped up with someone against him or you are, because we're not meeting up or talking.
We need to know that that's not going to happen.
And I was like, I'm not even going to talk to Hayden. The only people who have said anything is Enzo, and they're all joking.
Yeah.
They're joking about how paranoid everybody is.
Yeah, because it's.
But
just everyone
nobody's
keeps
come up to
asking.
me and talked to game. Nobody's offered an alliance to me, and that's why I'm wondering, like, is anyone offering them to you? Is
No.
anyone offering them to you?
I don't think
it's just
anybody is.
people it's too
I think
early.
people are literally banding together to try and do whatever Hayden wants this week and get Andrew out the second. I don't think it's anything more than
I am
that.
scared though of Brendon. Like,
oh, me too.
I feel like
everyone should be.
He could get an alliance together that would be really.
He is a sweet talker. He's a smooth talker. You know, that's why I flat out said, you know, that I thought it was smart that Hayden put him up. And I thought it was smart to get him out.
He is a smooth talker. I mean, even when he was talking to me, when someone approaches you one-on-one like that, you can't be like, no, that's okay, I'll go after you. Because then obviously they're going to go after you, so it's like you have no choice but to agree. So I was trying so hard to pick my words carefully and be like, yeah, I think everybody sort of wants the same thing for week 2. You know what I mean? Like,
with something like that, you just tell him what he wants to hear. That's fine.
I was just trying to like not to like, because I was so panicked. Like, if I don't want to make an alliance with you, I don't even want you to talk to me because you're toxic.
I really don't want him to put me under. You know?
Oh, this is crazy.
This is crazy.
Well, early this morning.
I'll be back up. I'm gonna get water in my blanket.
Early this morning, before POV, when I came up here to talk to Hayden, to tell him that Brendon had said, "Oh, BT Dub, I'm gonna come after you."
Yeah.
Brendon was like, Hayden said, "Have you heard anything about Annie being with Brendon?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Well, what do you think about that?" And I was like, "I'm close to Annie, and I do not think so." I was like, Annie, I think that, I said, here's what happened. I think she's guilty by association. I said, I think that Brendon liked Annie and tried to get in her pants. And when she said no, he went to Rachel. But he still is like holding that tie. I said, and I think that she's just guilty by association. Like,
I think that's absolutely true. He did try and get my pants. I did say no, and he went directly to her.
But he still doesn't want to cut the ties with you.
And I'm still stuck sleeping in a... I just want to get it over with.
I think you should wait till tomorrow.
You do?
Because you don't want to harass him. You don't want it to be like... I think if you make it seem more urgent, it seems more urgent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
But if you just come up to him tomorrow, like at some random time, you're like, hey, I've heard this, and I just think it's stupid, so I thought I'd tell you. That's better than like, like Enzo is like, everybody's freaking out. I think the less you freak out, the more cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
I mean, we're all worried. I'm worried too, and I want to be like, Hayden, promise me I'm not going up, but you just can't do that, because then you...
Well, I don't even mean that. If he wanted to put me up, whatever I said today or not, that's his choice.
Matt.
I know.
Stop that.
Stop that.
But I just feel like you can't look too skittish, or you start to look...
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like...
I know what you're saying.
People be like, what is she, the saboteur? Like, people be freaking out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's how I feel too. I totally want to go up to Hayden and be like, listen, are we cool? I know that Brendon wanted me up before. Like, what do I have to promise you? But you start talking like that, and people think you're, like, desperate for a weird reason.
When Brendon obviously came over to I didn't walk over to him. He came over to me and started talking to me.
That's how I was too. I was already in the freaking hot tub.
Well, I saw Hayden looking over at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to freak out and be like, are you going to put me up? No, I just want to say, hey, listen, I heard some stuff today. It sucks. I don't want you to think that I'm in any way. I have no agenda. I want the same thing you do. That's it. I'm not in an alliance with them, nor do I care to be. And if I wanted to be, I could be.
Anybody who wanted to be in an alliance with them would just be an idiot.
I know.
Because it's a sinking ship.
It is a sinking ship, I know.
Okay, Hayden, seriously, like, are you going to eat your cereal, or can I have it?
I know. Isn't it crazy?
Either open the Apple Jacks or let me have them.
I love Apple Jacks.
I
Wait,
like
we have Apple
Frosted
Jacks
Flakes,
downstairs.
too.
Oh, those are Fruit Loops. Mm.
And Fruit Loops are the only sugary cereal we have down there.
I know. What's up with that?
Like, where's my Lucky Charms? Where's my, like, what else do I want besides Lucky Charms?
Fruity
Cinnamon
Pebbles.
Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Captain
Captain.
Crunch, Honeycomb. Like, where's my good
Honeycomb.
stuff?
Matt, stop that.
I'm like, hey, Annie, guess what happened today?
I know.
Rachel did gymnastics. Like, that was exciting, and I can't even, like...
I can't even freaking believe that happened.
How about her round off? Like, I thought that the earth was about to, like... I mean, okay, did you see how professionally she tried to do it, too?
Yeah.
Like...
Can you be attracted? Like, what are you talking about? Drives me crazy.
Drives me crazy. Her voice is just like on my nerves at this point. She's being so fake too.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to be nice to people like Lane for votes. Like, when has she ever talked to Lane a day in her life?
I know.
It's dumb.
Yeah, she's going around to everybody.
Trying to get votes. Somebody, it was Enzo, goes, do you even want to be here? She was like, yeah, of course I want to be here. I'm going to fight. I'm going to do what I have to do. But Enzo just straight up asked her, like, do you even want to be here? Oh, Andrew came and apologized to me. Did I tell you that?
No. About what?
Well, I told you.
Which thing?
He ripped my face
in the
off in the
bathroom?
bathroom. So I'm laying
He's going on a sinning spree and trying to repent.
I know, right? I'm in the cabana room with Enzo, Rachel, Andrew, me. And Andrew was like, listen, you guys, sorry if this is awkward, but I have to do this right now. And he looked at me and he was like, I know that other people are in here, but I have to say, like, I'm sincerely sorry for what I said earlier. That wasn't right. I'm just going to be honest with you. The only reason I snapped at you is because I thought you were the saboteur.
Wait, he said that to you?
Uh-huh. And I thought that you were just trying to get information out of me because you're the saboteur. He goes, and I know you probably think I'm the saboteur, and I'm not. But I just wanted you to know, like, that's why I got testy with you. That's why I got moody. And
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
The saboteur? He really used that card?
Uh-huh. He told me that he got mad at me because he thought I was the saboteur. I'm serious.
I'm literally in shock right now.
And it was so awkward because
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my
and
life.
Rachel were like, what do we do? It was in front of them, and I was like, no, it's cool. Like, thanks for apologizing. It was so awkward. How weird is that? Like, I was. Just,
I don't even know how to respond to that.
I was just
If he had
mean,
said that to me, I would have died laughing. Like, did you keep a
Died.
straight face?
Yeah, I was just like,
Awesome. Cool.
I was mean to you because I thought you were the saboteur. Really? Did you forget making those videos and taping my face? Like, how
Nothing
easily you forget what you.
Nothing is funnier to me than you making fun of Andrew.
I know. I really need to stop doing it right in front of him, though. What if he gets HOH?
I know, you're
He's
fucked.
gonna be like, since
Hey,
you-
Brittany, remember when I thought you were the saboteur?
He's gonna be like, since
On a
you told
black
me
page.
multiple times to my face that I'm the saboteur, you're totally nominated. That's what I'm saying, though. This house has to play on defense at HOH.
I know.
Defense.
Defense.
Like, it has
Yeah.
to be done.
I know.
And you have to wear those pants they gave you.
I do? The red ones? The really super cute ones?
The red ones with like the built-in like bungee
chain or the
bungee things. What's going on down there? We got Hayden, Matt, Monet.
I'm gonna go get some lipstick or
Kristen.
chapstick. My lips are sore. Oh, my cramps.
Okay, I'm gonna take a nap up here.
I'll be back. I want to sit on this floor and think about it. How beautiful and wonderful the fuzziness is.
I'm serious. I'm tired.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice kicks, man. Nice kicks.
Mm-hmm. That's how it's gonna be. We'll see.
Just punching and kicking.
That's it.
Yeah, they bought these. The exact same tones as everyone else.
Yeah. What are you kicking for?
What were you kicking?
Why are you kicking out there?
You kicking someone?
Who's watching you kick
Why are you
out
kicking
there?
by yourself? You waiting for something?
Enzo, please put on your microphone.
I love that shirt. Ooh, it's 11:30.
Can't put.
That's fine.
Is that Showtime thing Monday through Friday or 7 days a week? I don't know.
What?
Is that Showtime thing, is it Monday through Friday or 7 days a week?
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
Better be on all day, a day. All day, a day.
I'm always like one of those people that I start working and I like have to be running things and like be a leader in it. So it didn't work out and then my grades dropped, so I had to stop working.
I mean, ideally, that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted to, but I just couldn't. Like, there's no way. When I got to UCI, there's no way I was going to do it for Canada.
Yeah. I just always want to like try everything I can. You know what I mean? Like I just want to, like if there's a club or something that sparks my interest, I just want to do it and try it and see what it's like. Plus you meet a lot of people.
The fraternities I was cracking up, I was just like, I definitely don't fit in with you guys.
Really? I feel like you would feel for
No.
You just wouldn't like Hayes being Hayes.
Huh?
You wouldn't like being Hayes, probably.
No, I wouldn't. Absolutely. There's no way I could do that. No. Not for something that I think is stupid.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't, you know, I don't know. I didn't feel like I needed to be a part of a fraternity to go to school. I was in college to learn. You know?
Yeah.
So
Well, no, you don't need to.
yeah, I really didn't go to college to meet people.
I think I did. I don't know.
Huh?
I think I did. I just went to college to try everything.
Yeah.
To do anything you could do when you went to college, I did. Like anything. And then when I graduated, anything I could do. Do you want to know a funny story? Before I moved to Vegas, so I graduated in like December, and then I was like, I wasn't sure like for 100% that I was going to move to Vegas. I was still kind of iffy, but I don't think I was really iffy. I think I knew, but I just wanted to try other options.
Yeah.
So I moved to Chicago for like a week, and it was the middle of January. It was so cold. I couldn't handle it. I like literally, I worked at a job in the middle of Chicago for a week.
And you moved home?
And moved straight to Vegas. I didn't even go home. I went straight to Vegas. I mean, my parents and I drove across the country, but like we had to like pack a U-Haul.
Because I went to the hot tub first, got real hot, went into the pool for a
Your
little bit.
favorite room.
Hey, let me grab my blanket real quick.
That's outside.
Yeah, that's fine. There's one in here. It doesn't matter. What's up with you?
Nothing. What's going on?
I don't know. I've been hearing things and I don't like what I'm hearing.
Like what?
About me and Brendon having an alliance.
That is going around.
I know. And I want to stop it because I didn't know it was going around until, like, now.
Who told you?
Britney. Britney. And I, from day one, have said, and it kind of makes me mad because I was super nice to Brendon. I think we get along really well. And I was forced to sleep with him when nobody else would. And I feel like I'm being kind of put in a corner because I'm nice to him and I listen. Like, we were in the hammock. I wish you guys could have heard our conversations. It was about school, it was about this, but I feel like now I'm looking back and thinking when I'm actually just talking to him about personal things, I'm being looked at like I have an alliance with him. You know, I gave you my word, and I know you don't know me, but I'm a very honest person, and I don't bullshit. And, I mean, I want you to know that what I told you, I'm very honest about.
Yeah.
You know? And
I'm
kind of sad that you didn't come to me and ask me.
Well, I had just heard, like, this afternoon.
Like, who told you that? I mean, I understand you don't want to.
Yeah.
Let's just say, like, when I talked, you know, there was a couple people in the room after, you know, we all have to talk to everybody and console everybody. And they said, these couple people said, you know, and it's people that we wanted to work with, you know, you're the closest to Brendon. Do you think you have leeway with him? And I said, yeah, I can be in his ear just the way that this other person can be in her ear, just to hear what's going on. You know, you have to be able to have somebody listening and knowing about the other person, or you can't. I mean, they could backdoor you. You know, you have to have both sides.
You're right.
But for people to say that, I'm really, really upset about. I came to you, and like I said, if I were HOH next week, I wouldn't put you up. I wouldn't put you up until the end if I had to. But I really want to work with you, and I don't want that to be messed up because some stupid assholes are trying to run around and make me look bad. Mm. And it makes me mad. I want to know who the frick it was.
And
I know.
I have heard it from more than one person. I'll say that much.
But that.
Hayden, please move your microphone higher.
You know, that's the thing about this house, and that's what I was scared about coming in, like, because you said, you're too honest. Yeah. And it makes me, when people are jumping around and being dishonest, it makes me mad, because then no matter what you say, people are tough. Like, those three girls are scared out of their mind that they're going up.
Britney, Monet,
Kathy. They're scared to death. And Monet and Britney, I know for a fact, will say anything that they can to stay.
Right.
And they would backstab me at any time.
Yeah.
Because I thought about going into an alliance with them.
We never made any set plans, but we said, hey, you know, us girls, we never set any plans, but I thought about it. But I got to know them, and I know they would backstab me in a heartbeat. And, you know, we didn't get to talk a lot, and I was regretting it because I'm seeing things in you and Enzo that I think that you're really strong players and that you're honest, and I really liked that, and I was drawn to it, and I want to stick with it. Because I have seen your true colors, and I've seen theirs, and I don't like that. So I'm just really...
I will say, you can tell who in the house, just by talking to them and their personality, who in the house is genuinely honest.
Yeah.
And who's not. Like on the outside. I mean, and I say you can tell, but at the same time you can't. It's like some people you know are a little shady.
Of course.
Just a little shady
Sure.
in general.
Well, I mean, I want to say to you, if whatever I need to do to prove to you, I'm not sleeping, first of all, I'm not sleeping with Brendon anymore. If I took the brunt of it and nobody would sleep with him, I'll sleep in here before I do that because I'm not putting a target on my back. I don't want to do anything with him. I don't want to be in alliance with him. I want to see Rachel go home personally. And that's what I would personally want. I obviously don't have control over everything else.
Yeah.
But,
And I was like, no, don't go talk to him tonight. You're going to look over anxious.
Put it back upstairs.
I said, you're going to look paranoid. Don't go talk to him tonight. Wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, they went and locked themselves.
Great. What a freaking idiot. She never listens to what I say. I said, you're going to make yourself look bad. You're going to look like a skittish psychopath. Like, don't. What to you?
What did it?
Did it anyways. Which really, I don't care if she's like a skittish psychopath. I don't want him to believe her. Is what I don't want her to tell him. Because I don't believe her. And I wanted to. I wanted to believe her, Lane. I really did, but the way she's acting.
Yep.
She goes like this. I said, he approached me about an alliance, Brendon. Did he approach you? He didn't approach me, but I just think that he thinks that we just have one.
Of course you're going to say that.
In other words, yes, I told him we'd have one.
Yeah.
She was like, I just don't want to go up on the block as a pawn. I just hope Hayden doesn't believe her, is what I hope. I hope that he's like, can see through it.
Would you want her to go this week?
I don't know, Lane. It's like a really hard decision because it's just like you said. If Annie goes, we know for sure that Rachel's with Brendon. If Annie stays, we don't know that Annie's with Brendon for sure. You know what I mean? But Annie's a bigger competitor.
Mm-hmm. So.
I just wanted to talk to you about it because I want to be.
And I'm glad you did. And, you know, and I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
People are trying to throw you under the bus.
It sucks because I'm not going to run around the house. Are you saying this? Because I'm not that way. But, wow, it makes me sad.
So, I mean, we have a few days. We'll talk about it.
I know.
And I know, you know, it's not anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we will. Me and you and I will talk about it. And it's nothing. I mean, nothing to worry about as of right now.
Okay.
You know, and I'm gonna keep my ears open and keep, you know, keep my options open.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what I have to do. At this point.
I know that.
So.
You know, definitely thinks that I'm with him. You know, and he's easy persuasive. You know, I can tell him. You know, he'll believe me.
Rachel would be easy to get out later.
Hayden off the block next week.
Rachel would be an easy person to get out at any time.
Yeah.
Annie would not. Annie could swing and sway. People like Annie. She's funny.
I know, but people are right now already talking about Annie, so they know how she is, and she's gonna be the same Annie 2 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so what's gonna change a week from now? She's gonna be in the same Annie.
Kristen, please go to the diary.
I wish they'd call Annie to the diary room so that Hayden can get out of her clutches. I feel like the people that are really trustworthy in this house are you and Monet, and that's it. Those are the only people who I trust to do what they say they're going to do.
Hayden's trustworthy.
I think Hayden's trustworthy, but I don't know. I don't feel like he has any loyalty to me in particular. I feel like he's a trustworthy guy if he gave me his word.
I think everyone's scared to like, and that's not how I'm, would want to play my game. Like, they don't want to reveal too much to like, at the beginning I wouldn't want to reveal too much to you because I don't know what you do.
Right.
I don't know who you're going to go tell, and I don't want what I do out in the open.
Right.
That's how you get screwed in this game.
I know. I think you're playing a really good game. You keep quiet. You don't tell people what you're thinking. I think you're doing really well.
It's stupid. Like that's how. You should not know who you're aligned with.
Right.
No one in the house should know if I'm aligned with anyone.
Right.
I've never made an alliance with that. It's ridiculous.
Right.
And I'll prove it to you. If we or you as a house decide to take her out, I would be more than happy. More than happy. And I've said that from before the POV. I didn't know Brendon was going to come off.
Right. Now, the only problem, I mean, if Rachel goes home, which is something that could very well happen, Brendon is targeting me now.
I know.
Which is, that's to be expected, though. Today was kind of a worst case scenario.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk about worst case scenario. You had to have been dying.
I couldn't believe he spelled the 13-letter word.
I couldn't either. Well,
took up the
no,
whole
because
board.
Captain Chaos, which turns out he spelled it wrong anyway. It doesn't work anyway. Can you give us a couple minutes? Huh? Can we get a couple minutes?
Or not today, but like a day ago or so, people are freaking out.
That's funny that they think that I would be the saboteur and that I would tape over my own face.
Right.
Freaking stupid. Like, why would I target myself?
Just to throw everyone off.
I was freaking out whenever they just tape on my face. But that's what made me even more convinced that it was Andrew, because Andrew was the only one who knew about the argument between me and Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, it is Andrew. And did you hear Andrew today? Andrew must have been the one who started the whole Britney's the saboteur, because today whenever he apologized to me for ripping my face off, did I tell you he apologized to me?
Mm-mm.
He came up, he ripped my
In the
face off in the bathroom.
Well, you remember I walked in to go pee and you were at each other.
He came up to me and said, I'm really sorry, what I did was inappropriate.
Well, in the bathroom? Who he was sitting in the bathroom? Is that why I went at it? Okay.
Because he ripped my face off for no reason, I told you that. And he came up to me and said, honestly, the reason I was rude to you today is because I thought that you were the saboteur and you were trying to get information out of me. He said, but now I know you're not the saboteur, and I apologize for how I acted.
Oh, I didn't know he said that.
I was like, what? He goes, I know that you think I'm the saboteur, but I thought that you were the saboteur and just trying to get information, and that's why you said anything to me in the bathroom.
Okay, why would he single you out for being the saboteur just because you were rude to him? The saboteur must be only rude to me.
I wasn't even rude to him, though. All I did was say, hey, how's it going? Like, what's up? You don't talk to me, Brittany. Don't antagonize me. You don't speak to me. I'm not kidding. You act like I did something wrong. I'm serious. He just ripped my face off for no reason, Lane.
I know, but reason or no reason, you can't react on anything in this house. I know. You got to just say, I'm sorry you thought that, and bite your lip.
I did.
I was in there.
What did I say? Tell me one word that I said.
And even if you just didn't say anything and walked off, that's enough rise out of him.
I didn't even do anything. He came up and apologized to me. Obviously, he knew that he acted like a ginormous douche.
No, and then after
He
I
came
got
up
done
to me and
peeing,
said,
I
I'm
brushed my
sorry.
teeth, and I knew he was aggravated, and I was like, man, people are just scared in this house. That's all that's going on. I was like, Brittany had nothing. She was just stressed out like anyone else is. And he's like, yeah, no. He's like, I just feel bad. I was like, just get over it, man. It's cool.
He came up and was like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. And I was like, well, I appreciate you apologizing. It's not a big deal. But I just thought it was weird that he goes, the only reason I was rude to you is because I thought you were the saboteur, but now I know you're not. It's been 2 hours. Like, what in the last 2 hours would have changed your mind? No, you didn't think I was a saboteur. You were just being a douche. I kind of I don't know. I can see a lot of options for the saboteur, but I still really do think it's Andrew, but I can now see other options.
Okay, saboteur. If he wants to go 5 weeks, win 50,000, go do it. You know, as long as I'm still in the house.
Yeah.
You know, we have 2 options: saboteur Annie and Brendon. Not Brendon. Fucking Andrew. It's been a long day. I need some alcohol. So.
I think it's funny though if people think I'm the saboteur. That's just
Are you?
stupid.
Am I retarded right now?
You're retarded if you think I'm the saboteur.
Well, of course you're gonna say that.
What do you want me to swear on?
Nothing. I think I can read someone better than their
I'm
acting
really
skills.
not. I'm really not.
I think I can read someone better than their acting skills.
I'm really not though. That's like freaking.
You know, get to know people, and then.
Well, apparently not.
Well, I know. I mean, it is, but I guess that's the.
I mean, at this point, I'm just closing my mouth. I'm not talking game with anybody. Not going to do it. Let's talk about our lives. Let's talk about other things. But I'm not going to, because they're going to just twist what I say and use it against me, and I'm not down for that. My thing is the people that I really think are honest and good, I will talk to, and other than that, it's done. Because this is not a good feeling.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it so early.
Then, you know, for me, I'm being torn in.
Of course.
There's 13 people
I
here,
know.
12 different directions.
I know.
And
I know. I mean, you got to do what's best for you. I understand that.
Whatever. But the second time, it didn't bother you. So you think if you're a saboteur, you'd do the exact same thing and wouldn't listen to what I said.
At this point, I wish I were the saboteur. That's an easy.
do what I can to make him. Cause, I mean, he's got a good chance to win HOH just because he does.
Oh, I know he does. I know he does.
So I need to talk to him a little bit.
That's why you don't burn a bridge. That's why I
Yeah.
still talk to him. You think
Right.
I'm stupid?
Yeah.
If me talking to him, me being social with him, me letting him vent to me and talk game, go for it.
Right.
He's going to be HOH. And if I'm with you, and I talk in his ear, guess what? I keep you off.
Right.
Because he likes me. That's the difference.
The only problem with that is if Rachel goes home.
I know.
And he's still, I mean, him and Rachel
Well,
are,
yeah.
you know, tight.
I said to him, and I'll tell you, I said, because he said, do you think Rachel's going to go home? And I said, quite honestly, there's a very strong possibility. And I said, if that is the case, and she wants to know ahead of time, I will tell her that I'm personally voting for her. If that's what she wants. Because I would personally like to know.
Right.
But, you know, if he wants to throw away his game for somebody he just met for over a showmance, then he's stupid. I love everybody in here, but we're here
We've known
for a
each other
reason.
for, you know, a week.
A week.
You can't
Yeah.
be in love in a week.
No,
or
you can't be in love in a week.
Yeah, it's the only chick
to throw
he's
that
seen
away.
in the past, you know, 20 days since we've been in sequester, but
yeah.
Annie, because she's playing the game too hard, combined with, you know, other stuff.
Yeah.
And Reagan, because he's not playing the game at all, combined with other stuff. Here comes somebody. I think it's Enzo.
He's stressing out way too much. No, it's not. That's Brendon.
Great, the freaking last person I want to see.
I'm gonna act like I'm peeing.
A lot of things that they've said to me.
Yeah.
You know, that I haven't said.
Right.
So, it's just the way it is.
I think tomorrow things will kind of sort
Yeah,
themselves out.
I think so
you know?
too.
Just tomorrow we have a full day. We won't probably
Hopefully.
do anything tomorrow. If there's nomination, they won't be tomorrow. Do you think there's any chance?
I think maybe there's a slight chance, but I think it's more likely today's Friday?
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
I would say Sunday.
I think they need, you know, they need as much footage of
Sure.
campaigning before the veto as possible. So
Yeah, I think so too. And we have to play the have-nots. So that's another day.
Do you think that will be Monday, or
I
is
do.
that you do?
Yeah, I think so. Because, well, Monday. Because they'll have been on slop for 7 days.
Yeah.
So,
But then what do you do with those 3 days of filler in between HOH reigns?
I don't know. I never knew that that's happened. I thought it was always just, you know, the live kind of deal.
Yeah.
This door is like so annoying. It has a code and it will never work. They'll just keep trying. It doesn't work.
That was Reagan, I think.
Where you at? Peeing. I was really duking. Told you I smashed it up there.
See that what happened? So you can never go to sleep in this place, man.
Wow.
And there's a reason.
Did only 4 beers?
They only gave
No,
me-
this morning.
Oh, okay.
Dude, they love me.
God. There's booze.
We're not going to sleep, yo.
Tell you that.
at midnight.
They love me.
I just had a nice little nap.
We're not going to sleep. I always want to go
I
to
just
sleep.
napped, so I'll be fine.
Oh, did you?
I'll be
And
fine
they
for a
got
little
two.
while.
They gave 2 reds.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's good.
Big brother is very thoughtful.
Has nobody been drinking
Would you
white?
like a little bit? Or no? The red just goes so fast. Everybody goes for the red.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I had Fruit Loops.
Are we saving these here, do you know, for a reason, or can I throw them
Throw
away?
the fuck out. I throw shit out.
I'm tired of
man.
just
I don't
seeing them
fu-
sit there.
I don't fuck around. I throw shit out.
Why
I
not,
don't let
right?
shit linger. I take care of it. Right
What's
away,
wrong with
straight
our
up.
stove?
Straight up the ass.
Yeah, I kind of just talked to Annie. I think it might be smart to keep her, like you're saying. But you and I are gonna have to convince Enzo. Because Enzo's sold on getting rid of her. What did Annie say? Even if she is step to or not, you know. Right. You can just wear it right now. Right. She basically came to me asking, because I have heard that she has, 3 or 4 different alliances. And she came to me asking me about it. Have you heard this?
Yeah, she was upstairs talking to Brittany. That's why I went up there in your room while you went down there.
Yeah. And she was upset about it. And I think because she's upset, and I think she feels her back's against the wall.
Yeah.
If we don't put her up, she's
Right now
ours for sure.
Right now she's waiting to see who's the biggest alliance. She doesn't know about anything about the brigade, but she's seen who's getting the big one. So she, of course, she's about to keep talking to Brendon. But
So
that means you can persuade her, though.
Tomorrow, you and I, because Enzo is dead set on bouncing her.
Yeah, she can't go.
I kind of agree, but we have to talk it. Like I said, tomorrow, we got to talk to Enzo a little bit, persuade him, kind of make him view things like kind of like we are, and then Kathy's got to go up.
Yeah, I agree, man.
I said if we're watching the show, every time Kathy gets a bruise, you take a shot.